to the whole gang, man. To the whole gang. I see y'all in the good, man.
Yeah, it's your boy Just Ain't No Scope. We don't break the news. We just break the news down.
It's most definitely Scope gang or no gang or don't bang. Hey, we're gonna stay real over here, man. Big Scope gang. Salute to everybody that watched this video. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I do live streams all the time.
It's Scope gang or no gang or don't bang. Salute to everybody. Good. Hold on.
Man, salute, gang. Salute to everybody in the building. Of course, I got that good gas lit up already. You did. Of course, I'm already on go. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. Shout out to the Skull gang. Nothing but no signs in my chat. Feel free to spam shit. Feel free to spam them no signs all throughout the chat. Man, salute to the gang. I know y'all talking about I'm late, man. I ain't late, man. You dig? I ain't late. Yeah. I've been sitting right here watching, gang. I've been sitting right here. They like Big Joe, like you cat, nigga. Big cat. Smash that like button, gang. Salute to everybody rocking with me tonight, man. What's today? Tuesday? Today is Tuesday, man. I should have been live yesterday with y'all, boy, but the internet was real deal dry. I know I actually had a show, but I just fell back. Lit the gas up by myself, man. I was like, man, you know what? The gang, man, they ain't ready. They ain't ready, man. Fuck the y'all. I had to rock out by myself. I just smoked the gas alone. I was on my last blunt. You did from that secret black box I got in front of. I know y'all think I'm capping it. I was on my last box my last blunt from the gas guys, and I didn't want to put that up with y'all. Smash that like button. I'm back on that Reggie tonight, gang. Pure dirt, sticks and seeds everywhere. Goddamn, I'm talking about brown weed tonight. But either way it go, man. Salute to everybody building, man. It is Tuesday night. Let's turn up. Of course, I know y'all want to speak on the Diddy trial, man. Today we thought a verdict was coming in. It turns out that it's been a verdict on 4 of the counts, but on the racketeering count or the RICO count, I mean to say, they still are deliberating, man. They still trying to figure this thing out, man. You did. I mean, it's 5 counts. I think what count 1 is racketeering conspiracy. No verdict. Sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. That's count 2. I think is the verdict on that. It's the verdict on that. Transportation to engage in prostitution, and that's in the Cassie situation. It's the verdict on that. Sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion in the Jane Doe situation. It's the verdict on that. Transportation to engage in prostitution with Jane Doe, it's a verdict on that. But still, when it comes to the racketeering conspiracy, no verdict right now, gang. So, I mean, that could be a good thing. That could be a bad thing. I've been trying to analyze this situation all day, just looking at different blogs and look at the news. And I think right now, man, it's kind of hard to say. Do I think Diddy is walking away clean? Hell. Hold on. Let me get my mic right. Hold on. Mic check, 1, 2, mic check, 1, 2, mic check. There I go. Hell no. I do not believe by no means that Diddy is walking away completely free, but I do think that, like I said from the start, I don't think it's gonna be as bad as everybody think it's gonna be, gang. I keep saying Diddy gonna get anywhere between 5 to 8 years, but then again, I mean, I don't know. This thing could work out in his favor, man. When you start to really look at things and really put things together, and everybody has their own point of view of how this might turn out. But it was some things I was looking at saying, hold on, Diddy, it might not look too bad for you. And when it comes to the racketeering conspiracy, no verdict, that's where I'm saying, hold on. I started looking at the rest of these charges, the rest of the accounts saying, hold on. If they can't decide on the racketeering and conspiracy, then these other charges, I don't know. Some of these might be good. These might be good. Smash that like button. Salute to everybody that's been. Y'all like that K2 up tonight, you niggas smoking on. Like the Reggie up, the corn. I ain't no trash in the chat tonight. Even I'm smoking trash. Either way, gang, it's Big Skull gang or no gang or don't bang. Remember, we don't break the news. We just break the news down. We also got a couple more stories to cover. Y'all know how I do it, gang. Y'all know how I do it. I seen something going on, man. Oh, man, yesterday with Cam Newton. What's going on with Cam Newton and Charleston White? Oh, that situation is getting out of hand, gang. Charleston White got online and told Cam Newton he gonna take his life, man. Cam Newton talking about beating up Charleston White. I said, man, ain't no damn fair fight, man. Come on, gang. What's going on online, man? Also, what else? Oh, it's something I want to take out my thing. I'm gonna take that out of there. But it's also a few more stories I want to break down, gang. So roll the gas up. Salute to everybody building y'all and smash that goddamn like button, gang. Smash the like button.
Hey, I keep it G at all times. At all times, keep it G at all times. I ain't lying, keep it G, that's all I know. Hustling, flipping dope. Salute to a rich.
Hold on, could y'all hear me this whole thing? Y'all heard me right? Y'all heard me right. It is all right. Okay. Hollywood T said, all I know is that motherfucking jury had better free Diddy. Okay, she said free the diddler. Free the diddler. Okay, I didn't know if y'all can hear me that whole. I thought my mic was muted. Okay, we back. We good. We good. Here we go, gang. My bad, gang. My bad.
Hey, I keep it G at all times. at all times. Keep it G at all times. I ain't lying, keep it G, that's all I know. Hustling, flipping dope. Salute to a real G when you see us step in the
I
door.
keep it G at all times. She with me at all times. All this money in this bitch, oh, can't you see it's all mine? I ain't got no 9 to 5 when you with me, it's all crime. In Frisco bringing the bitches, what you see is all dime. In San Diego with 90 bricks, fly season all on my feet. Rest in peace, my nigga Guap, he used to put us on plenty links. Rest in peace, my nigga Dre, he used to tell us go spend that shit. Go to LA, get some bees, make a box and then send that shit. I've been flipping with Stony C, us niggas is getting rich. I'm feeling like Jake Prince, pull up in this step on shit. Clover G's is the mob, them the ones that I'm stepping with. Lil Flip put me on, so he the one who I'm repping
I
with.
keep it G at all times.
Well, happy birthday, Navy Blue gang. Number birthday cakes in the chat, man, for Navy Blue gang. Let me turn myself down a little bit. Hold on. There I go. Hold on. There we go. Number birthday cakes in the chat for Navy Blue, man. Salute to Navy Blue. She gave me a few dollars on her birthday, man. So salute to Navy Blue gang. Number birthday cakes, man. Number birthday cakes and hearts in the chat for Navy Blue gang. You know, happy birthday, Navy Blue. Raven, no, I didn't get your message, Raven. Which one? On Facebook, on Instagram? I'm not for sure, Raven, where you sent the message. Yeah, happy birthday to Navy Blue. Salute, gang. One of my supporters, gang. Hold it down up here. You know what I mean? I got a lot of real Skull gang up here tonight. A lot of real Skull gang shit going on. Happy birthday to Navy Blue, gang. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. You did, you mean, okay, Raven, I know what message, never mind. Okay, all right. Smash that like button, gang. Happy birthday to Navy Blue, man. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. Let's get around to the story. Let me see. I'm going to keep my camera on all night. I don't know. My camera go tonight. And my camera go. I might be camera go tonight, man. I don't know. I might be cammed up go tonight, man. I was going to say, nah, man, I ain't even camming up tonight, man. I don't even want to bless the ladies like that tonight. Sometimes you gotta keep a blessing away from the ladies. You did. If I'm capping, put a 1 in the chat right now. Yeah. If this ugly ass nigga Skull is capping, please put a 1 in the chat. You gotta smash that like button. Smash that like button. Yeah, this nigga Skull is capping. Please put a 1 in the goddamn chat. Let me see. I like to identify the haters real quick. Yeah. I just like to identify my haters one time. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. There we go, DSKP. There we go, fam. There we go. I just want to see where the haters was at. I just wanted to see where the haters was at. Cash, man. There you go, my nigga. Where the haters at? Come on out. Come on out. Come on out, haters. Come on out. Come on out. Don't hide, my nigga. Come on out. Show me how you feel. Show me how you really feel. God, there we go, Raven. Come on out, gang. Come on out. Come on out, goddammit. Come on out the bushes. Come on out. Smash that like button, gang. Smash that like button, man. Oh, Rainy Rain. Okay, Rainy Rain. Hold up. Rainy Rain put negative ones. I was going to say Rainy Rain. I'm so shocked in you, gang. Come on, gang. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Salute. I see everybody in here, man. Salute. Yeah, let's go. SLR Media said free Diddy, man. How many of y'all feel that way, man? You know, it's coming down to the end of it. You know, the jury is still doing their thing right now. But how many of y'all feel like, man, it's free P. Diddy right now, man? Sean Combs, Brother Love. You know what I mean? Is it time for him to, you know what I mean, to go to the crib? Has he been through enough? Or do y'all feel like, nah, Scope, this shit is just now beginning? Hand this nigga that time. Freak bull ass nigga. Now, when it comes to some of these charges, gang, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I think, what is it, count 3? I think we'll go to it in a little bit. We'll go over there, you know what I mean, and look at everything. But I think it's count 3, transportation to engage in prostitution with Cassie. I don't know if he can get out of that one, gang. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm trying to, it's count 3 that I think everybody should be worried about. Count 1, there's no verdict. You know what I mean? They still deliberating on count 1. But I think count 2, I'm not for sure. That's sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion with Cassie. We'll get around to that. Yeah, we'll get around to that. We'll get around to that, gang. We'll get around. Mouthpiece said, keep the goddamn dealer. Damn, man. All right, salute, gang. Salute, man. Salute, man. We'll get around to all accounts, man, and what's going on with it. But like I said, man, I mean, this shit could go either way, man. It could go either way, man. You there? But we know justice is blind. Yeah, you're right. Smash the motherfucker like button. Salute to everybody in the building. Where am I going, man? I seen somebody that sent me who just sent me that message, man. You there? I seen who just, let me see. I get around to that. Because sometimes y'all be sending me some shit I don't need. If I'm doing the show, y'all send me some shit I need for the show. Don't send me no shit throwing me off. Send me some shit I need for the show. Even though I ain't looked at it yet. Send me some shit I need for the platform, for the show we're doing tonight. I mean, smash that like button, gang. I'm gonna go here real quick. Let me go to my Instagram real quick, gang. Ladies, Ladies, I want to say this real quick. Smash that like button, gang. Ladies, where y'all at in the building, gang? Where y'all at, ladies? I want to tell y'all this, ladies. I know a bull dyke might dress like a nigga. She might walk like a nigga. She might even talk like a nigga. You know what I mean? But when it comes down to actually fighting a nigga, not every stud can help you. Some studs can knock some shit out. I'm not knocking all studs. You know what I mean? But ladies, some of these bull dykes ain't gonna be able to protect y'all like a real nigga can. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no, my nigga. Nah, look at that bully. Nigga. Hell no, gang. Baby, go get you a real nigga tomorrow. Yeah. Go get you a real nigga tomorrow. That bull dyke, that's fucked up, man. Roll their ass up together, man. That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up, man. Ladies, like I said, I know some of y'all in this chat. There's a few ladies in this chat that like studs. Y'all like bull dykes, like them bullies. I know it's a few y'all in here right now. Tonight, that's in this chat right now that's in love with another female. She dressed like a nigga. She walked like a nigga. She got them Allen Iverson braids and shit. You love her. But damn, when it comes down to fighting a real nigga, getting into some real shit, I'm not saying ain't no steppers out there. Don't get it fucked up. I know some bull dykes that will step on some shit. I'm not. So yeah, all my studs out there, don't get it twisted. I mean, look how it's just crazy how they rolled on the ground together like that. But get y'all ass up, man. Get y'all freaky ass up, man. Let me find out she got her strap on and shit. Yeah, you got the wrong strap with you tonight, baby. You should have that other strap. You got the wrong, you got the wrong strap on tonight, baby. You should have grabbed that other one. Yeah, you should have grabbed that other one, man. Yeah, ladies, shout out my bull dyke. Salute to him, man. That's a soft ass stud. Raven would know. I think Raven got thanked for them studs. You know what I mean? Them bullies. I'm not for sure. You know what I mean? She jumped in there real quick. That's a soft stud. Okay, you must know some tough ones. Smash the like button, gang. Ladies, if you got a thing for studs, ladies, if you ever been with a stud, put a one in the chat. I'm talking to niggas too. Put a one in the chat if you ever been with a stud before. If you are a stud in here now, no disrespect to the studs. Y'all cool with me, man. Y'all cool with me. If you ever been with a stud, lady or man, because I got a homeboy, a partner of mine, told me he be knocking them studs down. I ain't gonna put you out there, my nigga. I know you might be in the chat. I would roll your ass under the bus right now, but who cares? It's not gay. I mean, it's still a female. But how many ladies in here have ever been with a stud? How many men in here have ever been with a stud? All right, let's see. I almost said Rainy Rain. Raina Rain has been with a stud. Rockzilla has been with a stud. Brit the Beautiful been with a stud. Okay. Mr. Buka has been with a stud. Let me see. Okay. Salute, gang. Yeah, if you ever been with a stud, go ahead and say that shit. Yeah, Raven, you ain't gotta say shit. You been with a few studs already now. Let me see. Okay. Miss Melanie said no studs in her life. Okay, salute to everybody here that's rocked out with a stud, man. You did? Yeah, salute, gang. Lady Beast, that don't count, Lady Beast. Come on, stop the bullshit, man. Yeah, stop the bullshit, Lady Beast. That dude, Big Tree said he did not get a stud before. Okay, salute, fam. Yeah. Let me see. She was bad as fuck. Okay, salute, gal. All right, it's all right, salute, man. I was young and dumb and full of cum, said Brit the Beautiful. Okay, all right, salute, gang, salute. I mean, yeah. But it's a lot of y'all seeing some niggas in here said they did knock down studs. Rod Davis, bro. That is not gay, bro. If you knock down a stud, y'all, I'm sorry to say that's not gay. Do the stud act like a nigga? Look, but it's still some, there might be some good cat underneath them boxers. Don't get it fucked up now. It might be some good cat underneath them goddamn briefs over there. Don't let the bitch fool you. It might be some good ass monkey underneath that guy, them boxer briefs over there. She bullshitting around, fam. She just ain't found herself yet. Some studs that just ain't found themselves. We have seen girls turn to studs and turn back beautiful again and turn back into a stud and go girl again. We just seen chicks have kids with niggas, then go get them a stud. You're the father now, yeah, nigga. You're the dad. Yeah, man, shit is, it's tricky out here, gang. It's tricky out here. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. It's tricky out here, man. Smash that like, but get these girls off my screen, man. That nigga in the car, he's a hoe ass nigga, man. That nigga whooped their ass while the car was moving. What type of nigga do a drive-by ass whooping? That was look at this nigga. That's a drive-by ass whooping. Man. He didn't even get out the car. Yeah, I ain't never seen a nigga do a drive-by ass whooping. Look at this nigga. Look. That's a drive-by ass whooping. That nigga wrong in the hole, man. Smash that like button, gang. Smash the like button. Salute to everybody. But like some gas up too, man. I know y'all seen Remy Ma this morning, man. I know y'all seen Remy Ma this morning, man. Remy Ma. Salute to Remy Ma, man. You did. Salute to Remy. Remy still looking good out here, man. Salute to Remy. You know, her and Pat Poose ain't together no more. You know what I mean? I don't even know if she was the battle rap nigga no more. I think she is. I think she's still with Easy the Block Captain. Either way, man, that's old news. Remy Ma's son, we know, is in jail awaiting trial for a murder right now. And Remy Ma went to his hearing or his court date today. And when she got there, she ran into the victim's daughter. So the man or the guy that her son is accused of killing, his daughter was there. And her and Remy Ma start having words. And the girl feels like, well, bitch, my dad is a victim. My dad is dead and gone. Your son's still alive. Fuck you, ho. I guess they was having words back and forth. But it seemed like Remy Ma might have been detained. Now, I'm not saying she was arrested. I ain't seen no mug shot come out on Remy. But it did go viral this morning that Remy Ma was at the courthouse to support her son on his murder case. And the daughter, the murder victim's daughter, was outside, and her and Remy almost got the throw in the motherfucking hand. Smash that like button, gang.
Like your mother's ugly?
Smash that like button. Let's go.
Okay.
Same thing.
Oh, okay.
Watch.
Put some color in this chat.
We could test her right now. Right now, ugly. Everything. Oh, you thought you was gonna see something ugly, bitch. You wasn't. But you wasn't.
No makeup.
But you wasn't. Same here. You see what's up? Same here. You see what's up?
Turn around.
Like your mother's
What's
ugly?
going on?
Like your mother's ugly? Oh.
What the fuck? Oh man, this is rough right here, man. I mean, Queen Nina Star said Remy Ma was dead ass wrong. Look, it's hard to say because we don't know what took place. We don't know what started this. Now, I know some people say, well, fuck that. So that woman's son murdered her father. Well, we don't know that. That's all allegedly. That's why they in court. You know what I mean? That's why he's going to trial for it. But at the end of the day, I think it's fucked up. You know what I mean? If I'm Remy Ma, you know what I mean? To be outside in the middle of some shit like this because your son is the one being accused of killing her father. So, you know what I mean? It makes you look like a troublemaker when we just seen everything you went through with Papoose. We know you just got out of prison a while back for, you know what I mean, trying to murder your own goddamn homegirl. And now your son is locked up for murder. Papoose said he was there for your son. He said he wouldn't visit your son more than you did. And now Remy Ma is at the courthouse about to get into it. Now, I'm not throwing no shade on Remy Ma, man. I ain't got nothing against Remy, dope MC, dope lyricist. I always rock with Remy Ma. But I think Remy Ma going through some shit right now, gang. Every time we turn around, her name is in the news for some fuck shit. You know what I mean? For some shit that, god damn, let's get back to the music, Remy. When do we get back to the music? But either way it go, man, Remy Ma was out there. Her and the girl almost got into it, and the young lady actually spoke out. Let's show this one more time. The young lady actually spoke out.
Watch.
Yeah, okay.
Turn around.
Like your mother's ugly?
Smash the like button, gang.
Like
Put
your
some color
mother's
in my
ugly?
chat. Donate to the platform.
Oh, okay.
Same thing.
Oh, okay.
Watch.
Yeah, okay. We could test her right now. Right now, ugly. Everything. Oh, you thought you was gonna see something ugly, bitch. You wasn't. But you wasn't.
No makeup.
But you wasn't. Same here. You see what's up? Same here. You see what's up?
Turn around.
So yeah, this raggedy ass fucking bitch Remy, like, girl, like you would have thought I did something to you. Realistically, I can never speak to my father again. I can never hug him. I can never kiss him. I can never say nothing else to him. You can see your son. You can speak to him. You can hug him. You can say whatever. The fact of the matter is that I see this fucking lady, and she's looking at me with a whole attitude. When I tell y'all ice grilling as if her son was the victim. Like, miss, where's your remorse? Like, where's your sorriness? Where's your sadness? Like, at the end of the day, I don't care what I go through with nobody. I would never want to see nobody die. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, bitch, nobody did nothing to you, you fucking gremlin. And you really acting like you mad about something. Ice grilling somebody. Ugly ass. Then you acting tough in front of a courthouse. Like, bitch, we're gonna go to jail. You've been to jail before. I'm sure you don't want to go back, bitch. Like, what are we doing here? Come around the corner. You're really not fucking tough. Like, bitch is mad pussy. Like, so yeah, this raggedy ass fucking bitch.
This is all fucked up, man. You did, yeah. This is all fucked up, man. My condolences go out to this young lady right here. She lost her dad, man. But you know how it's gonna be, man. She say Remy was ice grilling her, but we don't know if we can really believe that or not. We don't know, you know what I mean? Because like she said, she is the victim. Her father is the one that's dead and gone. Remy Ma is the known celebrity in this situation that made the situation go viral. So at the end of the day, it's like, was this girl ice grilling Remy across the room? Or was Remy ice grilling her? You know what I mean? I don't know if I ain't gonna lie, gang. It's kind of hard for me to believe that Remy Ma just sitting up just ice grilling this nigga daughter unless it's already been some shit talking online. Y'all been inboxing each other. Y'all have been to previous court hearings and there's been some mugging going on, some words. But I don't see Remy Ma just posting up, just ice grilling this chick for no reason. I'm thinking it might have been vice versa. And if she did, that might be the way she feel, goddamn it. You know what I mean? If she did, that might be the way she feel, man. Salute to Miss Parker, man. Shout out to goddamn Miss Parker, man. I see Miss Parker doing your motherfucking thing over there too, man. Y'all subscribe to Miss Parker channel, man. Drop your link in the chat, Miss Parker. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to Miss Parker, man. Salute, gang. You know what I mean? Y'all smash that like button. How do y'all feel about that, gang? Miss Parker, you in the chat. How do you feel about that, man? How do you feel, Miss Parker? Do you feel like Remy Ma was wrong for getting into it with this young lady? Or do you feel like, hey, man, you know, at the end of the day, shit gonna happen. I mean, somebody did lose their life here. We don't expect for these families to be cool. We don't expect for nobody to be friendly. A man is dead. Another one is facing life in prison. So it's a fucked up situation, gang. How y'all feel in the chat, man? Do y'all feel like Remy was wrong for either getting into it with this woman? Or do y'all feel like it is what it is? Miss Parker said she was definitely wrong. Okay, Miss Parker felt like Remy was wrong. This girl father has already passed away. Your son is still alive. You need to let that shit go, Remy. They done already took a L. They done took a loss. No matter how it play out, your son, you can still talk to your son, go visit your son. You know what I mean? So a lot of people feel like, nah, man, Remy Ma was wrong for even getting into it with that young lady at all. You know what I mean? It looked like they was both recording and filming and shit. That's the funny part about it. Everybody runs to their phone these days. You did. And there was another clip that actually was going around where they was about to actually fight. Like Remy put her shit down. The girl said, let's go around the corner. Remy said, bitch, let's go. She put her shit down. They got to going around the corner. The people kind of stopped it and shit like that. Then we seen a clip of or a picture of Remy Ma being detained. So I'm guessing Remy must have turned that shit up. I don't know. Remy must have won the box for real, because Remy was the one detained. So I'm thinking that Remy Ma must have really turned it up and been trying to throw some hands. But like I said, man, at the age we at now, and I know when it comes to murder and family and kids and shit like that, you ain't too old to whoop nobody's ass. There ain't no age limit on that. But it's just not a good look, I think, on both parties, man. Smash that like button. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. Let me see. Remy not gonna bust a grape in a Welch's backyard, said Mr. Hudson. All right, goddamn, man. All right, man. Shout out to Skull Gang Toy in the building. Let me see what we got going on this chat, man. What we got going on this chat? Let me see. Cream said even if the girl started with Remy, even if the girl started it, Remy should have taken the high road. Okay, all right. Salute. Let me see what y'all talking about in the chat, man. Let me see. All this shit ain't helping Remy's son. Hell, his mama already popped somebody. That real shit, man. It is. Shit. Let me see. Shit. Remy shot her hunger. Yeah. Toy. Real shit. You did. Yeah. Real shit, man. Remy popped her own partner, man. Yeah. Remy ain't to be played with. Yeah. That's why y'all think she ducking the smoke with Clarissa Shields. I don't think she is. I think Clarissa pull up to beat that ass. Clarissa is a lethal weapon, man. Her hands are registered. I think Remy gonna gun something down. Y'all better stop fucking with Remy, my man. Well, yeah, y'all better stop fucking with Remy, my man. Remy gonna end up gunning something down again. Yeah, y'all finna make Remy spin again. That's what's finna happen, goddammit. I'm watching it all play out right now. You motherfuckers finna make Remy spin again. I see it coming. Remy is sick of this shit. Her son locked up. He done caught a body. It is. She been home for a while. You know what I mean? She tried to catch one. Pat Poose and her done fell out. Clarissa talking about whooping her ass. Now she got this shit going on. Remy finna spin again. Y'all smash that motherfucking like button, gang. Y'all smash that like button. Salute to everybody rocking with me, gang. Let me go to the next story. But I'm gonna keep my eyes on that Remy Ma story. I'm gonna see if anything else pop up. BG baby mama.
Know what I'm saying?
BG baby mama. I think she could have worded this shit a little bit better, gang. I'm not for sure about this one right here. BG baby mom comes out and said that this nigga don't do shit for his kids. The fact that him and her didn't work out, he's now taking it out on his children. I'm not for sure if they got multiple kids, 1 kid, 2 kids, but I know this is his baby mama. She came out, she spoke today, it went viral. I seen everybody talking about it. It says, what y'all think? Is BG wrong for not sending 800? You did. I'm guessing it's for child support, but the woman came online and said that, she want to know what it feels like to be a real rapper's baby mama. You feel me? I didn't like the sound of that right there. I was like, baby, maybe you didn't mean it like that. You know what I mean? I don't want to diss this woman because I can't knock her. I don't know the broad, so I can't just talk bad about her. No shit like that. I don't know her. But she came online and said that, BG, ever since they fallen out or they not getting along, whatever, that he won't do shit for his kids. You know what I mean? And she was like, man, when I see other rappers like Lil Baby or Da Baby or whoever, she named a few rappers and said, when I see them niggas doing for their kids, I feel some kind of way. I want to know what it's like to be a rapper's baby mama. I want that treatment that rapper's baby mama's supposed to get. I think everybody thinks it was crickets like, what the fuck? Yeah. Hey, y'all keep going after these rap niggas, yeah. Y'all keep going after these rap niggas. Sometimes you get what you ask for, goddamn it. You know what I mean? Salute to Miss Parker, man, for that membership, gang. Salute to Miss Parker for re-ing up on that motherfucking membership. Salute, gang. Salute. Let's check in with BG baby mama and see exactly what the fuck was said.
Okay, y'all. So look, this is for the men. I mean, women could chime in if they want to, but this is for the men. Why? When y'all break up with y'all baby mama or y'all baby mama break up with y'all, why y'all get so fucking bitter and feel like now, I don't want to take care of the children, or now the child got to suffer because you don't like the baby mama, or in my baby daddy voice, because I don't cooperate, or because of my mouth. I don't care what this man do to me. I'm gonna still be a mother to my fucking child. I don't care what I have going on. I'm not trading my baby or feel like, oh, fuck my child because of me and a man ain't work out. Yeah, BG, this for you. I want you to come on here and tell the world why you don't want to take care of your child, bitch. Why you don't want to send this little camp money? And it's not even a lot of money. It's only $800. Like, when I be saying La Baby and Future and all them, like, doing for their children, I want to know what it feel like to have a real rapper baby daddy. I want to see what it feel like to have a man come through for the child. Like, I ain't never get that feeling. Fuck.
Yeah. Shout out to Miss Parker, man. Miss Parker overacting the goddamn food tonight, man. Salute to Miss Parker, man, for that goddamn super chat. How y'all feel about that, man? She say BG won't even come off $800 motherfucking dollars, gang. Salute. 901 Humble, salute for them goddamn 7 bricks, fam. Salute to 901 Humble. Memphis is in the building, gang. Salute. BG baby mama said that nigga won't even come off $800. Now we know BG just came home not too long ago. I don't know how much money BG got. The nigga stunting like a mom. He got some big diamonds around his neck. I mean, he getting some paper. Baby done hit him off with something. Yeah, stunner. That nigga stunner done gave him something. But she say she want to know what it's like to be to be I'm confused about something that chat say. She want to know what it's like to be a real rapper's baby mom. She see a lot of these other rappers, baby mamas living the life or getting spoiled, or at least their children been taken care of. And she want to know why BG cheap ass won't even send a funky ass $800, man. A funky ass $800, she said. I said, oh, damn, I want BG gonna come out and address this shit, man. Sometimes you gotta address shit. Counselor at large, geez, BG got a Tia Kemp. No, I don't know. She ain't nobody got shit on Tia, man. Yeah, salute to Tia, man. Nobody got shit on her. That's the baby mama from hell, my nigga. You did. She funny though. I ain't gonna lie. Tia be having me laughing like a motherfucker. But that's the baby mama from hell. But you see how people go straight to the internet with this shit, man. You did. So tell me this, gang. Is it the right thing to do, man? If you want cooperation from your baby daddy or your baby mama, is the right thing to do is to go run to the internet? Should you go online with it? If you got a problem with your baby mama or your baby daddy helping out with the children, should you run to the internet to make it better? Do you think, nah, that's going to make that shit worse, gang? How do y'all feel about that? Should you run to the internet on your baby mama or baby daddy when it comes to the kids? You know what I mean? Should you do that? Or should you just keep the motherfucking worldwide net out of this shit? How y'all feel about that? Was it right for her to go to the internet? Yes or no? I'm saying a lot of people say no, man. That's not, nah. Yeah, because if you want something out of a nigga, telling the whole world ain't going to help it. Telling the world the nigga ain't doing shit, he ain't this, the nigga ain't a good dad, he's not a good father. I don't know if that's gonna help, man. But at the same time, maybe she feel like if she put that public pressure on that nigga, yeah. Remember that, y'all. That public pressure is a motherfucker. Maybe she felt like if she put that public pressure on my nigga B Jizzle, then maybe she'll get some act right. So I don't know, gang. It's hard to tell, man. Because if B Jizzle, if what she's saying is true, man, if what this young lady is saying is true, that B Jizzle won't even send her $800 for the kid. Then you wrong, my nigga. You wrong, fam. You gotta take care of them babies, man. That's if she's telling the truth. I don't know if he been sending her money and she been doing something else with it. There's always 3 sides to a story. Her shit, his shit, and the truth. We don't know if he been sending her money and she been buying other shit with it, or we don't know if he ain't been sending nothing at all and she been suffering and she been begging and she been pleading. This was her final resort. I'm going to the motherfucking internet. I'm gonna tell your family and everybody at the same goddamn time that your broke ass or your stingy ass will not do for your son. Like I said, it's fucked up, man. It's all fucked up out here, man. The internet has destroyed the family. The internet has destroyed the baby mama and the baby daddy, man. I'm telling you right, that shit is a rap game. Nobody's gonna get at least see what 50 Cent his baby mama going through. And man, the internet has destroyed the baby mama and the baby daddy. They was already fucked up. The baby mama and the baby daddy's relationship was already fucked up. But the internet, man, y'all, hey, we finna see some shit, man. I told y'all, just give it some time, man. We ain't seen shit yet. We ain't seen that. Motherfuckers put each other on Front Street left and motherfucking right, gang. Smash that like button. Salute to everybody building. Shout out to everybody that's donating to the platform tonight, man. Shout out to the gang, man. This nigga Whack 100, man. Who think Whack is a cop, man? We've been talking about Charleston White being a cop or being a confidential informant, being a snitch or rat. Man, I was asking y'all the other day, I said, who got the biggest rats? Is it Texas or is it California? Of course, everybody Texas, California. It was all the chat was all crazy. We just bullshitting around. It's rats everywhere. Yeah, you rat bastard ass niggas are everywhere. To be honest with you, gang, we ain't gonna put that on Texas or California, nigga. Them rat niggas everywhere. Don't make me go to New York. Yeah, don't make us go to New York, nigga. Yeah, wasn't the Ninja Turtles in New York? You know, Master Splinter. Don't New York got rats running everywhere around, real rats? Like, don't make us go to New York and get some of them niggas over there, fam. The Nicky Barnes and some of them Harlem niggas over. Don't make us get to just talking about Harlem niggas. Man, that like, but gang. But either way, Whack 100 was on a live stream, man. And it looked like he's like at a Home Depot or he at some kind of store. He paying for some shit. But they say Whack 100 accidentally exposed his motherfucking police badge. Man, they say Whack accidentally exposed his police badge. Smash the like button.
What
gang.
made you think
Smash
it was
button.
Wacko that told him that though? Told him that, yo. Told him that, yo.
Man, hell no, gang. Hell
Because
no.
his statement in the motherfucking his statement there, nigga. Why would you go up there a
Hell
day
nah,
after
bro.
I get a chain and have Snoop give it to you and you say ain't no paperwork on your
Nah.
name, nigga? Why would you
Whack
do that,
trolling
bro?
like a
You could have
motherfucker,
just went
dog.
up there, got your chain,
I'm
kept
sick of
pushing.
this motherfucker
And you
Whack
say
100,
you knew
man.
Snoop for 30 years. If you knew Snoop for
Bruh.
30 years, why he ain't been
I'm
gay your
sick of
punk
this
ass
nigga
a
Whack,
chain?
man. He gotta be trolling, bro.
What made
Whack
you
trolling,
think
man.
it was Wacko that told him that though? Told him that, yo. Told him that, yo.
Because his statement in the motherfucking his statement there, nigga. Why would you go up there a day after?
Put a one in the chat, and I think that Snoopy badass he talking to. That nigga that weird as shit too. I might have to bring that nigga to the show. He a funny ass nigga too though. But who thinks Whack 100 is trolling, man? Who think Whack most definitely went got a goddamn costume store police badge and put it in his wallet? He knew exactly what he was doing. Who thinks so nigga just caught Whack slipping, fam? He didn't know what he was doing. That nigga didn't break that wallet out and show that shit on purpose. He was trying to hide that motherfucker for real. Who think Whack 100 has a secret badge, man? This nigga locked, he got so many niggas locked up. Who think he got that badge after they locked Big U up? After the minute they snatched up Big Draws, the minute they snatched Big Draws ass up in the rolling 60s, in the 60s, did Whack earn a goddamn badge? Do Whack got a confidential informant badge? Who thinks Whack 100 is working? Put a one in the chat if you think it's real, nigga. Whack 100 is working. Put a one in the chat if you think Whack is working. Smash the like button, gang, and let me know right now, gang. Put a one in the chat if you feel like, Sco, this ain't no propaganda. This ain't no clout. This ain't he ain't trolling. Nigga, this is Whack. That nigga working, man. Whack is working. Smash, look at them once in chat. These niggas say, man, Whack is working, my nigga. Whack is working for them folks. I don't know, guys. I mean, it's hard to tell with the internet. Like I said, it's gonna be so much fucked up shit we see. Everybody's trolling, everybody's staging shit. So I don't know, gang. Of course, Whack 100, I'm sure he will respond to this sometime sooner than late, more sooner than later. He gonna respond to it. He love when his name is brought up online, when he trended on some goofy shit. He love it. So we're gonna see what Whack 100 say, because I don't give a fuck what's going on. We still want to know what was that in your motherfucking wallet, my nigga, and why is it there? We don't know if you trolling or not, but if you was, break it down. If you not, explain to us what the fuck was that. We seen something, my nigga. We saw something. Yeah, we saw something, my nigga. We're not gonna ignore that, Whack.
I get a chain.
Yeah, we saw you with something, gang. Smash that like button. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. Salute, man. Salute, gang. Salute. Let me see, where do I want to go? I'll come back to that later. I'll come back to this later. I've seen some goofy ass shit online. Before I get around to what was going on with Cam Newton and Charleston White, because that situation there, that's crazy, man. We're gonna speak on P. Diddy, of course. We're gonna break down the latest in the P. Diddy trial, man. But before I go there, man, I seen some promo, man, that Floyd Mayweather is doing, y'all. Floyd Mayweather is doing promo for a new liquor, man. For some reason, man, Floyd Mayweather, man, this little nigga here, man. Yeah, I fuck with Floyd, man. But Floyd Mayweather don't make no sense a lot of times, man. Floyd Mayweather is doing some promo. I can't see the name of the vodka on the bottle. It's some kind of vodka he got right there. But we all know that Floyd Mayweather don't smoke. Floyd Mayweather don't drink. Floyd Mayweather ain't never tasted no motherfucking liquor. Now, do Floyd Mayweather keep them broads hyped up and on some shit? Yes. Remember, Floyd Mayweather has his own dog, I think it's called Dog Collection in Vegas, right? Or I don't know if he still got it or not, but Floyd Mayweather had his own strip club, and we done seen behind the scenes of Floyd Mayweather with 30, 40 chicks. They all rolling up, getting right, half them hoes on pills and shit. So Floyd, don't get Diddy next, man. I didn't throw that. This ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just telling Floyd Mayweather, if you watching tonight, nigga, don't end up the next Diddy. Because you hear another one of them niggas who got a lot of females around him, he partying his ass off. Now, he don't do drugs, alcohol, but they say he will supply it. You know what I mean? That's all allegedly. Man, like, but they had Floyd Mayweather doing some kind of vodka goddamn promo, and it looked weird because the nigga don't drink. So whoever seen a nigga do promo for a liquor and the nigga don't drink, fam, look how awkward this shit is, fam.
The best. When you're dealing with the best, you're gonna get the, like chopping trees when I was boxing.
look at this nigga. Don't know what the fuck he doing, fam. This nigga don't know what's going on.
The best. When you're dealing with the best, you're only gonna get the best. As you guys can see,
he don't know what the fuck to do, gang. The bottle bigger than that nigga.
I ain't pointed the best, but it tastes the best. Beluga vodka.
Beluga vodka. Beluga. They don't know what the fuck he doing.
The best.
Nigga said bro, what type of nigga in promo off without even drinking the goddamn liquor, man? Nigga didn't take one motherfucking sip of it, fam. This nigga ain't took it. We don't know if this shit is good or not. He's talking about only the best drinks the best. Nigga, you don't drink liquor. You don't drink vodka. You don't drink none of that shit, bro. Who the fuck paid this nigga? Y'all could have came and got me for this shit, man. I'm hating on this nigga right now, to be honest with you. I'm really hating. Yeah, I'm really hating on Floyd. Little bitty ass nigga. Why did y'all go get him to do that shit? I need some shit. I need some paper, man. Come get me. I would have drunk that shit. Take them nasty ass olives out them goddamn glasses, man. Give me a red cup, nigga. I would have sipped that shit, man. I need some promo money, goddamn it. Yeah. They should have hit up old Just Say, no, let's go for this shit, man. Yeah, keep getting these same niggas for this bullshit, man. Floyd don't even drink, man. I was upset when I seen this shit. Man, somebody come get me, man. Damn, I need a fucking job. Smash the like button, gang. Little bitty ass nigga. The bottle was bigger than that nigga, man. Yeah, nigga scared to drink, man. But it's good he don't drink. You know what I mean? He a boxer. He's an athlete. You know what I mean? But Floyd, you out the game now, nigga. Sit your, yeah. It's time to get drunk, Floyd. You out the game. Let's move on, gang. Let's go. Hey, look. I want to keep it moving, gang. Smash that like, but let me hit my gas one time, man. I got some Reggie tonight, y'all. I'm smoking some certified trash tonight. Probably won't be blowed. I got about 3 blunts rolled up. I expect to be sober after the live, to be honest with y'all. I'll admit this shit one time. Hold on, gang. Yeah, nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. You know, eyes ain't red, nothing. I mean, nothing. Goddamn. Smash the like button, yeah. Yeah, smash it like nothing, goddamn. I mean, I'm feeling nothing, goddamn. I mean, nothing, fam. I mean, that shit did absolutely. That's like smoking a fucking cigarette, man. I mean, that was trash. Smash the like button, my nigga. I'm talking about. I mean, I didn't feel shit. You did, yeah. Nigga didn't cough. Nigga, nothing, my nigga. God damn it. All right, man. Fuck, man. Damn, I need the gas guys to pull back up and drop that secret box off, man. God damn it, man. Smash the like button, man. Big Joe, put Big Joe in timeout, my nigga. I can speak for myself, fam. I need you to talk for me. Put Big Joe ass in timeout, somebody. Please get that nigga over there ASAP. Moderators, do what I tell y'all to do. Please get work. Yeah, I don't ask y'all to do shit all night. Put Big Joe in timeout. Smash the like button, gang. Let's get over to Cam Newton, man. Because Cam Newton didn't like what he saw, man. Yeah. Let's get to Cam Newton, gang. Let's get to Cam Newton, man. Let me see. That's some huff. All right, y'all niggas. All right, y'all keep playing, man. Lashina, what's good, Lashina? Y'all keep playing on me if y'all want to in this motherfucking chat. Y'all see the bullshit y'all talking about, man. Cam Newton is not too happy, gang. Cam Newton is not too happy. Put a one in the chat if Cam Newton is zesty, man. I don't know this brother. I don't watch Cam Newton show too much. I think I've seen 1 or 2 episodes. He was a great football player, great quarterback in his time. You know, but who thinks Cam Newton is zesty? Because Cam Newton he having a few chicks. I think he got a girl, he got kids and shit like that. Like I know that don't mean shit to you. That just because a nigga got kids and a girl don't mean shit. Nothing. Diddy got plenty of kids, plenty of girls. I get it. But who thinks Cam Newton is zesty, man? Because Cam Newton is mad at Charleston White, man. Because Charleston White got to talking shit about this nigga being kind of zesty. You know what I mean? Saying this nigga is friendly. And that was on I think Real Life Street Stars podcast. So Charleston White has the fight, and Cam Newton comes out and criticizes his fight and says it's all fake, it's bullshit. Charleston White can't really fight. If you was in a real street fight, you got your ass knocked out. And Charleston White responds to this, and shit is taking a dark turn. Let's check out Cam Newton and what he had to say about Charleston White latest bout, man. Smash that like button. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all put some color in the chat. Donate to the platform, gang. Let's see. Why is Cam Newton so upset? Why is Cam Newton?
Let's go. Come on. He's giving up.
He's giving up.
Ain't no timeout.
He's giving up.
It's over.
Ain't no timeout. Ain't no fucking timeout.
It's over. Ain't no timeout in boxing.
Ain't no timeout. Ain't no timeout.
Ain't no timeout in boxing.
He quit. He quit.
I don't care how tough you are.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody can shoot a gun.
Yeah, that's real. Can you shoot them?
So all y'all rappers, all y'all athletes, talking all this, and anybody can shoot a gun. You dig what I'm saying? That don't make you real. When you start squabbling, when you start throwing them hands, everybody can't throw them.
When you shoot the one,
when you shoot the one, stand toe to toe, ready to go, blow for blow.
Okay,
that's gonna tell me everything I need to know about your manhood.
That's fast.
And you know, Charleston White is a person that's always been very vocal in media.
Mm-hmm.
So much so that he mentioned me.
Oh, he did too. Yeah.
And from what I've seen, Charleston, you better shut up.
You better watch your mouth, Charles.
Because if that's what you bring it to, I ain't no island boy.
Yeah.
But I'm a rude boy.
What's going on here?
Rude boy. Okay, rude boy.
So don't let this handkerchief or this hat fool you. That's cool. I will beat the brakes off that boy. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not, look, dog. Look, stay in your lane.
What's going on?
Too many times people just like to use me like a pinata and just hit on Cam, like what Cam wear.
He was shooting some shots at you, boy.
That's cool. That's all right. But if this is what you're displaying,
this is your fight,
man, please. I don't want to shoot no gun. Because I want the people who look up to you to start looking down on you or use. I'm gonna tell Cam.
Don't make me tell Cam.
You see what I'm saying?
Shoot the one.
All that, like, bro. One thing about Cecil Newton, he ain't raised no hoe.
Mm-hmm.
I could fight.
Yeah.
I had to fight.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I had to fight. So let that be a remembrance. Yeah. I ain't going back and forth. No.
Okay.
That's cool.
Talk to him, boy.
Man,
rude boy.
So Cam Newton is talking about knocking Charleston White the fuck out. He said y'all can make fun of the scarf around my neck. Y'all can make fun of my shaved legs and the way I sit down and cross them and the way I talk and, you know what I mean, all my gay mannerisms. Hold on real quick, gang. Hold on. Ain't no motherfucking way, gang. You know what I mean? Hold on. Gay! Then don't start talking about knocking me the fuck out, Cam. Don't get mad at me, fam. I'm just stating the obvious what some people think. I'm not saying you gay, you're not. I don't know what niggas do in the bedroom. Ain't my fucking business. I don't know. But at the end of the day, Cam Newton hears what people are saying about him for sure. And he says he heard what Charleston White said about him, called him all kind of faggots and gay and all this shit. You know what I mean? All kind of sissy ass niggas. Cam Newton said he grew up boxing, my nigga. Cam Newton said he'll knock one of you niggas in this chat the fuck out, my nigga. Yeah. Cam Newton said he would knock one of you niggas in this chat over here on my channel, slap the fuck out, my nigga. Yeah, he ain't say that. All right. But you get what I'm saying, man. Cam Newton is letting niggas know, don't play with me. Just because y'all think I'm a zesty nigga, Charleston White, don't play with me, my nigga. And Charleston White responded, but let me hear some more from Cam Newton real quick before I get to Charleston White. Charleston White lost it, my nigga. I think Charleston White was dealing with overboard his response.
You're dressing Nick like this. You're dressing like the boots and
put some smoke
your
in there.
Legs is laminated and everybody want to get their little rock. That's cool, bro.
Come see about me.
But keep that same energy when I see you.
Yeah.
And that's not a threat because listen, I smile.
Okay.
I'm cool with it. I'm your typical guy around the, you know what I'm saying, from around the way that get along with everybody.
Yeah.
I believe in respect. My father taught me shake a man's hand, stand up, shake a man's hand, look him eye to eye.
Yeah.
But when you start trying to laugh and, throw your rocks and hide you, like, if that's your display, we're fighting him, and you've been jaw-jagging and all this, oh, man, you a block, you this, that ain't it. That ain't good enough. Stay in your weight class.
Them gloves look a little heavy for his
I will
hand.
remind you and anybody else. I ain't the one to play with.
Nah, ain't it?
Nah. it's gonna take a lot of people to get me up off you, big bro.
Okay, all right.
And there's gonna be some furniture that's gonna be moved.
That's just a threat.
You better call a room to go,
that was
bro,
a threat.
because we're gonna be moving some furniture around.
Errands or whatever you want to do.
2-man, 1 truck.
Whatever you want to do, big dog, I want to do.
Okay.
Because there's too many times, like we living in a day and age where folks don't fight no more. We need to get back to folks fighting. Because at least you leave without a black eye. You know what I'm saying? Some scuffed knuckles or something like that. But you get to go home and get to think about what happened to you.
And think about tomorrow if you want to come back.
You see what I'm saying? Because I'll be ready.
Yeah.
You see these on?
You know what I'm saying?
So y'all can get all them jokes all off at you, but just understand, dog. I'm a premium athlete.
Mm-hmm.
Still in shape. You can go toe-to-toe, blow for blow with anybody you want to go. And I'll teach you how to dance. Shout out to DC. I'll make it go. Here you go, man. Next clip.
All right, man. T. Coop said, is Peggy just that short and Cam just that tall? So these people get...
Yeah, that last part was kind of like a little gay. I'll make it go. What the fuck was that? Well, what the fuck was that, Cam Newton? I'll make it go. What the fuck, nigga? Smash like a game. Of course, Charleston White responded. You know, Charleston White ain't gonna miss no opportunity for no motherfucking clout. Let's stop bullshit. If you famous enough and you call Charleston White, man, he coming, goddammit. He most definitely got some shit to say. And after he heard what Cam Newton said, Charleston White jumped out the window and let Cam Newton know, when I see you, nigga, it's most definitely on. He most definitely got very, very disrespectful, as Charleston White always does. Y'all smash that motherfucker like, but let's check in with Charleston White responding to Cam Newton.
On his leg is a porn punk. First with no hair on his leg is a porn punk. First born punk it was. I know I don't agree with I was born a homosexual. Your daddy made a punk. You just could throw a football, big old punk. It's a lot of big old punks like you in prison. They take dick and give it. Big bitch. Talk about
Okay, yeah, this nigga, yeah, okay, all right. They goddamn Charleston. Why that's how you coming out the gate, bro? God damn, that's how you coming out the gate, bro? God damn, bro. That's how they came out the gate like that. God damn. Gay! God, that's how you coming out the gate, bro? God damn.
I swear to God, I will make your mama cry like the gang banging through innocent people. Talking about big as you is, talking about what you would do to me. Can't say that kind of shit. I take it as a threat. I bet you don't want to see me no more, bitch ass. I bet you don't want to see me in person. Whenever I see you, Cam Newton, I'm a you big ass bitch. I'm shooting you with some mace, a taser. I'm not gonna let you beat me up like you done already threatened to die.
Hold on. We just seen Charleston White in the police station yesterday, a couple of days ago, giving it all up, man. You know what I mean? We understand that the nigga supposedly, allegedly, he pulled a gun on Charleston White. So Charleston White had his gun out, so he had to explain to the police why he had his weapon out. But we seen him in there saying the guy was a gang banger, he active, everybody's scared of him. The nigga is a vicious gang banger. Like, we know for a fact Charleston White has told us that he cooperates with the police. If you do anything to him, he's getting your ass locked up. But now today is a new day, and we see Charleston White online threatening to shoot Cam Newton. He said, when I see you, I'm attacking you, nigga. I'm going to spray you with some mace or I'm going to shoot you with a gun. Like, he letting Cam Newton know, when I see you, nigga, there's going to be some shit. I'm going to try to take you out the game, fam. I'm not playing with you. Who think Charleston White is on his clout chasing bullshit? Charleston White ain't gonna do shit. Who think Charles gonna see Cam Newton go the other motherfucking way, man? Or get to shaking that motherfucking mace up, talking shit behind the police? Or who thinks Charles White gonna see Cam Newton big ass? That's a big nigga. Cam Newton is a big football, NFL playing ass nigga. Ain't been out the league too long. Who thinks that Charles White gonna actually see Cam Newton and run up on that nigga? Or is he just online clout chasing? Smash the like button.
I'm not gonna let you beat me up like you done already threatened to document. I'm gonna shoot you, mace you, tase you. I am not fighting a big old jolly green giant with my bare hands, and I'm a small framed, elder, disabled, visually impaired, blind man. Can't talk about fighting me. My boxing is exhibition. Nobody gets hurt in the exhibition boxing. Talking about hurting me. I asked that in the barbershop. Ask that bitch ass who hit me in the barbershop why I got them two aggravated assault. Both the
Charleston White is a person that's always been very vocal in media.
Yeah, I think homeless people should be arrested for being homeless. Dumb down, dirty leg hoe.
So much so that he mentioned me.
I hate that big old giant ass.
And from what I seen, Charleston get better shit.
Yeah, Charleston White. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna leave right there. Charleston White said some more shit. Trick or Trade, what's good, fam? Charleston White said a lot more shit, but who thinks they're gonna Charleston White again, start stirring up some shit that he not gonna stand on when he see niggas? Because like I said, we just seen Charleston White in the goddamn hospital, not the police station, but at the hospital getting bandaged up and telling the police every goddamn thing. Like some people say, well, Scully handled like a grown man. You dig? If a nigga attack you, two niggas pull up, jump out, got a weapon out, you go get your shit, police pull up, you in trouble. You might have to break down what went on. Tell them I was trying to protect myself and my wife. You know what I mean? And the barbershop goers. This nigga came here on some more shit. Some people looked at it like that. Some people said, nah, Skull, it's one thing they explain when you had your gun out, but that nigga went too far, fam. Gave him the nigga background, address, goddamn street names. I mean, threw this nigga underneath the bus, man, with cops who was already familiar with who the guy with Kevin Spencer was. But Charleston White most definitely put some sauce on it and made sure they knew this nigga was a motherfucking threat. Go lock this nigga up. I want to press full motherfucking charges. Y'all stay away from Charleston White, man. Yeah, Charleston White trying to talk himself into a goddamn lawsuit. Yeah, you ain't slick, Charleston White. He know Cam. You know whenever a nigga who got some money say something about him, oh, he go left, my nigga. He ready to fight. He want to fight Boosie. He want to fight Cam Newton. He want to fight a nigga with some money, man. Even if you beat Charleston White up in the ring, he's still suing your ass. So, yeah, keep your hands to yourself, man. Charleston White is looking for a payday. He want to bump into Cam Newton, that big-ass nigga, dump him on his head. So he can, because Charleston White, y'all don't know, in Fort Worth back in the day, see, Charleston White was known for the slip and fall at work. I don't know if y'all know about that or not. Charleston White was notoriously known for, you know what I mean, for getting hurt on the job and shit and getting a check. So I think Charleston White is back on his bullshit, man. Charleston White is looking for a check, my nigga. He wants somebody to put them hands on him who got some paper. He don't know broke niggas to do it. He wants somebody that's nice and rich, got a few M's in the bank, to beat his ass up so he can put them charges on their motherfucking ass. That's what Charleston White is doing, my nigga. I'm no fool. When he start calling out big swole football, nigga, you ain't finna fight this nigga, gay or not. You ain't finna fight this nigga, gay or not. Really, I don't know what he got going on. I'm not sure. I'm not calling Cam Newton gay. I don't know what he is. Whatever he got going on, it's his business. Salute to the LGBTQ community. I want to say that too. Salute to the LGBTQ community. I don't want no smoke with the gays. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problem with them. But Lady Beast, go ahead, lady. Yeah, I just go ahead, Lady Beast. But yeah, this nigga Cam Newton, man, don't do it, bro. Don't fall for it, man. Because Charleston White, he gonna get that clout off your ass. Then he gonna fuck around and get a payday off your money. He gonna get goddamn Tony Busby, Tyrone Blackburn. You gonna look up, he gonna have Tyrone Blackburn, nigga, with a goddamn Charleston White. You barely slap that nigga. He gonna show up in a wheelchair, an arm brace, a neck brace, and shit, with them bandages wrapped around his motherfucking head. Yeah. Don't play with Charleston White. He's looking for a motherfucking payday. Salute to everybody in the building. No, that's a funny story. Because I want to see if Cam Newton gonna keep egging it on. Or I want to see if Charleston White, because Charleston White gonna talk all day. But I want to see what will Cam Newton continue to engage with Charleston White on this bullshit fight that we all know we'll never see. Let's get to some more shit, gang. Let's get to some more shit. Update. 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 Y'all know what time it is, gang. Update, man. One of the biggest stories we've been talking about for the last 45 days, y'all. Update. Let's go, gang. Where we at with it? Like some gas up, gang. Update. You know what I mean? Let's go, man. Let's go. Derrick Groves, man. That nigga Derrick Groves, man. Derrick Groves, man. I'm telling you, man. Ain't no way this nigga this cold, man. Ain't no way that nigga hiding that good, man. You see all them pictures they been putting online, talking about Derrick Groves, he got a wig on somewhere. Derrick Groves got a motherfucking Derrick Groves got a Tina Turner wig on somewhere, nigga. A Supremes wig, a Pinky from Friday wig on, a loose ass curl. They say they say that nigga is disguising himself. They put about 10 different photos online about how he might look today. I'm not, but do y'all think Derrick Groves, my bad. Do y'all think Derrick Groves is somewhere dressed in drag? Do y'all think that nigga is hiding in clear sight because they can't seem to catch this nigga, man? Do y'all think Derrick Groves did the unthinkable and instead of running, that nigga said, fuck it, nigga, I ain't going nowhere. I'm nigga Derrick Groves, big, tall, 6'4" ass, somewhere with a goddamn dress on, some stockings, some pantyhose, a goddamn wig, I got some lipstick. Do y'all think, hold on, my nigga, ain't no motherfucking way, gang. Hold on, I don't even feel like gay. Do y'all think Derrick Groves is hiding in plain sight? Because it's crazy they can't catch this nigga, man. I even started thinking, was this nigga dead? I was like, remember the other day, I was like, man, is this nigga really dead somewhere? Did they really find him and gun him down? They did it to his grandmother. Don't forget, man, R.I.P. to Derrick Groves' grandmother. They say, New Orleans cop put a bag on her head and got her murdered. So do y'all think that Derrick Groves to be dead somewhere or no? Derrick Groves is still in New Orleans, somewhere running around with a wig on. Or that nigga is somewhere ducked off. Because at this point, you got to assume he's getting help. Even when it comes to Antoine Massey, we feel like, who is that bitch who owned that Airbnb? Something is suspicious about that. The nigga had a crispy white tee on, hair braided up. Somebody has been over there with this nigga, man. Somebody's been helping that nigga. Do y'all believe that Derrick Groves got help from his family? Because they've been harassing his family. That's one thing about it. They've been harassing his family. They grabbed his mama, snatched her ass up for a minute, held her hostage for a little bit, trying to see if they can do an even exchange. The nigga still wouldn't come out. Well, then fuck you, mama. I ain't got me fucked up, nigga. I'm gone. I'm already gone, mama. I'm gone. Derrick Groves is never getting out of prison. Derrick Groves has 2 murder cases he's being convicted of. They say 2 more murder cases that he's being accused of. So Derrick Groves' ass ain't going nowhere no time soon. I don't know where no time soon. But he ain't, when he get in that motherfucker, he's never getting out, man. Salute to Skull Gang Toy, man. Salute to Skull Gang Toy. She said, get the lights up. And by the way, she said, fuck Charleston White. Oh, okay. If y'all know Toya, she from Fort Worth. Her and Charleston White had a little thing back here. She knew about Charleston White before any of us. Her and they used to have a little thing. They got messages and all kind of shit between them. So I'm gonna leave that there, Toy. I know sometimes people be mad at the exes and shit like that. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that right there, Toy. I ain't gonna take that shit too far. Yeah, don't bring that you and Charleston White beef shit over here. I know y'all been beefing for forever, man. Smash that like, but yeah, her and Charleston been beefing for forever, man. I don't know if they was in a relationship. I'm not for sure what was going on between Skull Gang Toy and Charleston White, but to me, it's more there. It's more there to me. Smash, we'll figure that out later. We'll get to that one day. Smash that goddamn like button. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. Back to the update, gang. Derrick Groves is still on the run. Everybody else has been captured. Well, now they saying that they're all these niggas might be getting 10 years, man. Everybody that escaped, I'm thinking they're gonna get hit with a 5-piece, but they're saying that these niggas gonna get hit with a 10-piece. Everybody might get an extra 10 years. Now they saying Antoine Massey, now that they brought him in, they really want to sit him down and get him to tell the whole play and maybe even give them some clues to where Derrick Groves is at. They want to know how this whole thing played out. And due to Antoine Massey being one of the main culprits in the escape, they feel like, because they saying he the one pulled the knife on the goddamn maintenance man and made him cut off the water and shit. They saying he's the one with the background of always escaping. Niggas Houdini. Yeah, the nigga with Houdini on your ass in a minute in jail and escape. They feel like him and Derrick Groves really put this play together, man. So they saying they finna try to sit Antoine Massey down and get him to tell everything that happened, who plan it was, who helped them cut the water off, how they got the toilet off. Like they want him to break everything down. Nigga, who thinks Antoine Massey gonna do that? You better, I'm gonna tell him like this, y'all better throw everything now. Since we all caught, since we all back in this bitch, y'all might as well put rats in the chat, man. Y'all might as well start putting rats in the chat. This is how I look at it. If we already all caught and they got us back in this bitch, then I might as well let them know how we got out this motherfucker if they brought us all back. Y'all, if y'all drop all the charges with the little bitch, then y'all drop all that, I might be able to help y'all out. Smash the like, but number rats in the chat, man, for Scope. Nothing but rats in the chat for me, goddammit. Nothing but rats in the chat, man. Because I'm cutting the deal if I'm if I'm Antoine Massey, I'm cutting the deal. If y'all throw out all the charges with the chick and don't let parole violate me, I'll take the charges. I'll take the escape 10-piece. But if y'all throw the rest of that shit out, I might break down to y'all exactly what the fuck. I mean, since we all back in this, we all ran away. Then they got us all in Angola. Since y'all got us down here in Angola now, I might have to let you niggas know exactly how this shit took place. Then Cali just said Outpost Scope. Nigga, fuck that nigga. Call me Outpost. So call me goddamn what's that nigga name? Call me 6. Nah, don't call me 6'9" Scope. Moving on, man. Moving on. Freak Bull Steelers. Nah, fuck it. Freak Bull Scope in the chat. That was weird, man. Smash the like button, gang. Smash the like button. Salute to everybody in the goddamn building, man. Let's check in with the latest news when it comes to where the fuck is Derrick Groves and what's going on with the rest of the New Orleans escapees, man. Smash that like button because everybody has been captured except Derrick Groves, and everybody is waiting in Angola.
Liz Murrell officially charges the 10 men who broke out of the Orleans Justice Center with simple escape. Derrick Groves is the last man on the run after U.S. Marshals captured Antoine Massey Friday.
As Gabby Killett reports, experts say Massey could be in talks with authorities after his arrest.
They're going to definitely want to talk to him at length.
Experts say investigators are likely asking escapee Antoine Massey for his help in determining exactly how 10 men broke out of the Orleans Justice Center last month. Joe Jackalone is a retired New York Police Department sergeant and professor of criminal justice at John Jay College in New York. He says officials are likely further investigating whether more people from inside the jail help the men escape.
But if they can, maybe they make a deal with him, say if there was people on the inside that helped you with this, maybe we won't, hit you too hard with additional charges.
Fox 8 legal analyst Joe Raspani says reaching such a deal could be complicated.
You can't be the arsonist and try to get credit for putting the fire out. So if he was the one who instigated this or one of the ones, it depends on what they're going to want to give him something for.
Raspani says even if Massey talks, it's up to police to determine if his information is worthwhile.
Would you do it if you Antoine Massey, gang? Now they saying you won't get credit for putting out a fire you started, so they want to investigate this situation and see. And salute to Money J for that super sticker, man. Money J, I think I did see that video. I'll go look at it again, Money J. Man, I get so many videos and messages and that shit. I'll go look at it again, gang. And send it to my Instagram. There's some videos y'all want to send me, like smaller videos. Send them to my Instagram, gang. Do y'all think that if you're Antoine Massey, would you cooperate, gang? Because it don't sound like they finna help this nigga at all. Would you cooperate if you Antoine Massey? If you feel like, fuck that, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If they ain't talking about helping me, man, fuck you hoes. Nigga, hell, I ain't telling y'all shit. Don't worry about how we got out this motherfucker. Just know we got out. Yeah, just know we got out this bitch, nigga. You know what I mean? We wasn't talking about coming back either, nigga. So, Who thinks he should cooperate, man? I say no. If they not talking about helping them, then like I said, they talking about throwing them charges out with that female, and they talking about reinstating my parole, which they can't. I'm gonna say they can't reinstate the parole because he escaped. So there's no way you can reinstate a parole or probation after a nigga escapes from the motherfucking jail. So I mean, either way, he gonna have to do at least 15, 20 motherfucking years in jail. I'm telling you that right now. Either way, they gonna make him serve the rest of his probation or parole time, and they probably gonna hit his ass with a 10-piece after that, man. I don't see Antoine Massey walking away with anything less than 20 motherfucking years, man. So that's the only kind of negotiating I'm doing, man. Is look, y'all bump me down to this 10-piece. I'll take the credit for the escape. But that's all I want to be. That's the only charges I want, nigga. I might tell y'all how this shit just played out. Would y'all help or yes or no? And damn, he'll show that ass nigga, bro. I never noticed how little that nigga is, bro. That nigga about 5'4", nigga, 5'3" ass nigga, little bitty ass nigga, bro. Yeah, little bitty nigga, little light-skinned, little bitty nigga going to the penitentiary again, going back. Remember, this nigga was down there for 14 years already, man. Yeah, this boy, no telling what done happened to this little bitty ass bright-skinned nigga down there, man. Think about that. Look how little that nigga is, man. That nigga go back to prison. If they're gonna do another 10, 20 piece down there, boy, already did 14 years, man. This nigga done spent half his motherfucking life in prison, and now it seems like he's gonna spend the next half of his life in prison. Man, fuck all that, gang. God damn, bro. Man, God damn, man. Mr. Hudson said Massey getting a 30 for 30, nigga. Fuck what you talking about, Sco? Nigga, Antoine Massey is getting a 30 for 30, nigga. They finna get this nigga a 30-piece, my nigga. I don't know, gang. Either way, I know he won't get nothing less than 20. Yeah, for sure. Nothing less than a 20-piece. Nothing less than a 20 ball for this little nigga. Yeah, that nigga finna go spend the second half, the second chapter. You know, once you get out of jail from doing 14 years, you probably thought these next few years are gonna be the next chapter of my life, man. I'm really finna turn it around, man. Nah, nigga. Yeah. This nigga got out and went right back immediately, my nigga. Like, god damn, fucking with that crazy ass broad, my nigga. Think about it. If you wasn't fucking with that crazy ass broad, you wouldn't even be in this situation, man. You did. So to all my niggas out there, if you fucking with a crazy ass chick, ladies, vice versa. And I'm talking to all the niggas who just came home, man. To all the niggas who got records, you're a convicted felon, gun charge, whatever you've been through. You got a record, ladies. Some of y'all got records in this motherfucker too. Man, stay away from that crazy motherfucker. They had your ass back down there. He said that the domestic violence shit with this chick turned into all this shit, violation of probation, goddamn brand new charges and shit like that. All felonies too, nigga. Escape charges. Now look at that, just some toxic shit with a woman got this nigga fucked up, man. He didn't commit a lick. He wasn't out trying to get no paper. This nigga didn't rob nobody. This nigga got into it with a female, a girl, getting into it. I'm not blaming her for it. I'm not saying it's her fault. I'm not saying she did this to him. Matter of fact, it sounds like she tried to help get this nigga out of this situation. They got her ass locked up as well. She wrote a goddamn statement. They tried to help the nigga after he escaped. Sound like she got her dumb ass locked up trying to help the nigga afterwards. But man, all this shit behind some pussy. Think about that, man. If you really sat back and thought about that, like all this is going, we know this nigga, he's famous as shit now, all behind some pussy. God damn, bro. Hey, say, man, you niggas be careful out there, gang. Yeah. You niggas be careful out there. Be careful. You ladies, be careful. Vice versa. Everybody be careful, man, because this is what a toxic relationship can do to your motherfucking ass, fam. This is it. He was dealing with a young broad. I think Diamond White, like 21 years old. He dealing with a young ass chick too, my nigga. Yeah, you fucked up, fam. You fucked up. You did. Yeah. You fucked up. Somebody say, Slick with the kick said Kim Kardashian's gonna free Massey. Watch. You got like fucked up, nigga. Ain't nobody trying to free this nigga, bro. Even Trump ain't fucking with this nigga, bro. Nigga, Lil Wayne didn't say shit. Wayne, you remember me, Wayne? I was in Rabbit's, your mama and Rabbit's wedding, my nigga. I was the ring boy. Wayne ain't said shit. Wayne dropped that Carter 6 and ain't look back at this nigga, man. NBA young boy ain't said shit. Meek Mill damn sure ain't looking this nigga direction. Nobody wants nothing to do with this nigga. Look at this nigga got rape charges on him, gang. Nobody's fucking with no nigga. Once you got them kind of charges on you, nobody's coming forward. You're in escape jail. There's nothing they can do about that. It's nothing we can do about you escaping jail. And then you got them kind of charges, whether it's real or not, whether the girl is lying or she's telling the truth, we don't know. But nobody's fucking with this nigga. Yeah, this nigga, you're alone, my nigga. Your ass is all by yourself, my nigga. Calling that nigga's name. Wayne. Nigga, Wayne was like, man, who the fuck? Somebody showed that, hey, Wayne, you get that shit out of my face, nigga. I do not remember that little motherfucker, fam. I don't remember that nigga. I don't know that nigga, fam. Yeah, we don't know them niggas. Smash that like button, man. So this little nigga on his own, gang. Smash the like button. Let me get back to the update. Back to the update. Let me see.
Something for.
Respondee says even if Massey talks, it's up to police to determine if his information is worthwhile.
Most people get a chance to give information to the police at some time during their tenure in their custody. Whether or not it's worth anything or whether or not they're really giving up anything of value remains to be seen.
Jackalone says the most important thing now is finding the last escapee on the run, Derek Groves.
Well, they need to definitely find him and get him off the streets. Tips are really important. I think giving out the Crime Stoppers number or the reward hotline, whatever it may be, is also an important aspect of finding the last piece of this prison escape.
Jackalone adds that despite the ways Groves may have changed his appearance, one human feature is almost always recognizable.
Things that never change on people are their ears. So, I mean, if you take a look at pictures, no matter how people try to change, the ears are always the same.
What?
Change his
You talking about
appearance.
this nigga right here? That's the best thing you could have came up with, man. I thought you was a professional, man. Look at the neck on this bastard. You're talking about the ears. That's not gonna be what get this nigga away. It's gonna be that motherfucking turtleneck you got on, nigga. It's gonna be that neck brace you trying to, nigga. We know that's you, Derek Grove. Yeah, take off that motherfucking neck brace, nigga. Take off that long ass, itchy ass turtleneck you got on, nigga. We know that's you, nigga. Yeah, we know that's you. Motherfucker talking nigga ears and shit, man. Nigga cover them ears up with that. Remember they said he grew. They say he might be walking around with a motherfucking wig on. That wig gonna cover them ears up. Yeah, so yeah, it's that motherfucking neck you gonna see from a mile away. Like, ma'am, excuse me, ma'am, excuse me, Miss Groves. Take off that motherfucking wig, man. Long ass neck. Appalachian. Get your motherfucking ass over here, Miss Groves. Take off that motherfucking wig, man. Fuck is wrong with you, bitch? Yeah. So yeah, that nigga, they're wrong with the motherfucker. It's gonna be the ears that give him away. No, nigga. It's gonna be that nigga long ass flamingo ass neck, fam. Go gadget neck ass nigga. Stretch Armstrong neck ass nigga. Giraffe neck ass nigga. Yeah, that's what's gonna give his ass away, man. Yeah, Manute Bowl built ass nigga. That's what's gonna give it away, man. Either way, Derek Grove is still on the run tonight, doing that race tonight. That nigga is a motherfucking legend. Don't get it twisted, gang. The nigga's still a motherfucking legend. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I'm not condoning his charges and none of that shit. I mean, if he killed some people, then he gotta go do his fucking time. But at the end of the day, man, can't nobody find this nigga, man. I told y'all from day one. I hate to toot my own horn like I always do and shit. I'm full of shit. But I told y'all the very first time I seen these mugshots, all 10 of them niggas, I said, something about this flamingo neck ass nigga. I can see the look in his eyes, man. This nigga ain't got nothing to lose, man. He ain't got nothing to fucking lose, man. And of course, we found out his charges, and this nigga caught 4 motherfucking bodies, man. Till this night, y'all, Derek Groves is still on the run to this day. They ain't found this nigga yet. I told you, I'm gonna say it one last time. I said they gonna find him before Halloween. Remember that, y'all. Sko said that. Said they will find him. Halloween is what, like July. We got August, September. We got about 4 months. Yeah, good solid 4 months to Halloween. And I think they gonna find him. If they don't, man, I mean, I will pay the price on my costume party that night on Halloween night. I will pay the price in front of my live stream gang. You there? But I think they're gonna catch him, man. Man, goddamn. Now I'm rolling this up. Now I'm betting against this nigga. God damn it. Now I'm betting against this nigga. Oh, fuck. Smash that like button. Salute to everybody in the building rocking with, man. Yeah. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Let me see. Where was I going with this game? Let me see. Where was I going with this? Fuck it, man. It's about time to do it, man. It's about time to check in with the motherfucking P. Diddy case, man. You did. It's about time to check in with your boy, motherfucking brother love, man. P. Diddy. Now, I want to say this first. First, I want to put this up here real quick, gang. I want to put this up here real quick, gang. Let's break down what's going on in the Diddy trial, because today it was a verdict that we thought came in, but instead it was just the jury letting us know that they ass was not done deliberating. Count one, gang. Can y'all see my screen, gang? Count one, man. Racketeering, conspiracy, man. Now, that's the charge. And salute to everybody that's been like the gas. So, man, we're talking about P. Diddy now, man. Everybody's talking about it. You know, this is the news. This is the talk of the world, talk of the internet, talking hip hop, whatever. You know, everybody's talking. Every blogger, everybody's speaking on what's going on with Diddy right now. Now, like I said, it's 5 counts. Racketeering, conspiracy, no verdict right now, gang. No verdict. But sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion in the Cassie situation, they have a verdict. Talk to me, chat. We finna go down each count, gang. Let's go down each motherfucking count and let's break it down, gang. Now, the sex trafficking, count 2 right there, gang. Sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. When it comes to Cassie, remember, this is only about Miss Ventura. This is about Cassie. When it comes to Cassie, what do y'all think that verdict is going to be, y'all? Is that a guilty or a not guilty on count 2, gang? Sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion when it comes to Cassie, y'all. Is that guilty or not guilty? Talk to me in the chat right now, gang. Like that gas up, man. Talk to me, chat. What we doing, gang? Count 2. Is that guilty or not guilty? What we doing? Y'all want to see everybody. Come on, I need to hear from everybody. When it comes to, remember, y'all, we only talking about Cassie, not Jane Doe. We only talking about Cassie, gang. Sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion when it comes to Cassie Ventura. Guilty or not guilty? I'm seeing a lot of not guilties in my chat. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, gang. I see Jack Schmack said guilty. You know what I mean? I gotta look for the guilties because Callie Dre said guilty. Jersey's Own said guilty. You did. I'm seeing a lot of not guilties in this motherfucker though, gang. Let me see. I see a lot of not guilties in here, man. Jay Early Time said free the dealer. Skull Gang Toya said guilty. Kendra said not guilty. Mouthpiece said guilty. Money J said guilty. Glocktavius said guilty. Come on, gang. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Cassie loved it, said Mr. Hudson. Not guilty. Let's go, gang. Cream said guilty. Mouthpiece, all right, said you nigga. Lucky Me said guilty. Come on, Nikki 901, guilty. All right, come on, y'all. A lot of guilties came in to read. The minute I said I was reading guilties, a lot of fucking guilties are. But see, I think I manipulated y'all. See, the jury wouldn't fuck with this. See, I just manipulated the chat. I fucked up with that one. My bad, gang. I manipulated my chat into saying guilty because I said I'm looking for the guilty. So I fucked up. Yeah, I want to damn near start that one over again. I fucked up right there. I fucked up. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like I coerced y'all. See, that's coercion. That was coercion. If y'all want to know what coercion is, that was it right there. What I just did with y'all. I made y'all kind of say guilty. Y'all see how I did that? That was an accident. Yeah, I fucked up right there. I noticed it. I noticed it. Smash the like button, gang. Smash that like button, man. Let me see. He paid her, which shows admission of guilt. So when it comes to sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, you're saying, Nikki 901, that he paid her. Who are you talking about? Who did he pay? I don't remember. We're talking about Cassie here. I think you're talking about Jane Doe. We never heard that Diddy was paying Cassie for freak offs. I don't think that was ever proven, gang. I mean, from everything I was hearing and all the, the court documents and the transcripts that I read over, if I'm wrong, leave me on the chat right now. I don't remember hearing about P. Diddy paying Cassie to do these freak offs. We do remember the escorts being paid, and we heard about Cassie being the one that paid them. But we do know that for a fact it was Diddy money. It is, yeah. We do know for a fact that it was Diddy money. It is Black Cloud. He paid Cassie $20 million, right? Exactly at the end, nigga. At the end, he did have to come off a 20 piece. He did have to come off a 20 piece. I think count 2 might be the hardest one, man, because we're speaking about Cassie, sex trafficking by force. Man, gang, come on, man. Sex trafficking by force. It is. Oh man, when it comes to Cassie, man, what's he forcing her to to participate in these freak offs? Because when you go back to the hotel video, we hear that in that hotel video, when you see them fighting and you see Diddy throwing her on the ground and kicking her and all that shit, we hear that they fighting over a cell phone. You know what I mean? I believe they was said that they were fighting over a phone in that video. So a lot of people are saying that Cassie was trying to escape a freak off, but I don't believe that's true. I'm not for sure if the prosecution ever really proved to us that Cassie was being forced. Now, was Cassie, I'm going to say this, now was Cassie being forced to be in a relationship with him? Yes, I would say I would say kind of so. And I guess when you look at it that way, people can say, well, Sko, you might as well say freak off, because we did hear about Cassie trying to leave allegedly, and she started dating Kid Cudi. They blew up the nigga car. You know what I mean? It seemed like every time she wanted to, do something different, he would kind of, from what we learned and from what Cassie said in her testimony, they know Diddy would have a problem with it. He would do things to her. He most definitely threatened to put a sex tape out. He got 20,000, I believe, that from her family. So I mean, that's the hardest one right there, because you feel like, yeah, man. Toya said she was signed to a 10 contract deal. He was her sole provider. The sex worker was the way for her to come back in the room. The sex worker was waiting for her to come back in the room, but the worker couldn't get hard because he heard Cassie getting beat. Yeah, but I'm asking you, Toya, do you feel like Cassie was being beat because she did not want to participate in the freak-offs, or was her and Diddy on drugs and they was always fighting about all kind of shit? They was toxic to the motherfucker. They was, when you hear about them fighting and shit, was it because Cassie was saying, I don't want to do this shit no more. I am completely done with this shit. I am disgusted. I don't want to do with it. And like I said, it's hard to say with count two, because in some parts you do feel like they proved that, that she might have been afraid of him, and he was making threats, and he was, extorting her family. So I'm gonna say on count two, man, Toya, it's hard to say this game, but I might have to go with guilty, man. You did on count two. I might, from looking at the evidence, gang, from going over the evidence, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think the way they painted it out and the way Cassie broke it down, I think she kind of, convinced that jury that, that she was afraid of this man. She wanted to get away, but he kept dragging her ass back. He kept threatening her. He kept doing this and that. He was, anybody she date, he rolling down their ass. He doing this and that. So I don't know. Count two could possibly be a goddamn guilty gang. It is. Yeah, I know y'all saying not guilty, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be totally fucking wrong. You did. I could be totally wrong, man. I'm be honest with y'all right now. I'm in the air on that motherfucker right there, gang. But if I had to bet, I'm gonna have to go with, maybe they gonna say guilty, man. Maybe guilty. Now let's go to count three, gang. Let's go to count three. Let's go to count three. Transportation to engage in prostitution. That's with Cassie Ventura. Now that, without a doubt, was proven, gang. You did. Come on now. We came in now. Now count three. That nigga ass is going to prison. This is where. Count three is the worst count on this motherfucker, man. Transportation to engage in prostitution. I think they kind of proved that, that Diddy was hiring sex workers. And it don't matter if Cassie, everybody keeps saying, well, Sko, they don't have Diddy actually paying. Y'all don't get it. This is a fucking Rico, man. Every dollar that was spent, it don't matter who pocket it came out of, Diddy was paying them. Diddy was their boss. Diddy was the one calling the shots. It don't matter if Cassie paid the escort. This is what the courts is saying. This is how the prosecution painted. It don't matter if Cassie's the one that paying them. Hell, any money she gets is from this nigga. That's him paying them. Any drugs that were bought, it don't matter if the assistant went and got the drugs. They are saying Diddy is the leader of this criminal enterprise. Everything that was done, every move that was made was under, he gave out the orders to make it happen. You feel me? So I hope y'all get that. When it comes to people saying, well, Cassie was the one paying for the escorts, that's not how they looking at it, gang. They saying he's the mastermind. Everything that took place was his doings. It is. So I think when it comes to transportation to engage in prostitution, and remember, this is with Cassie Ventura, man. Count three and count two is Cassie. I don't know. I think they might have got him right there, gang. They might have got goddamn Diddy. He might have got the dealer, goddamn. They had the escorts testify and talk about, being paid and, being flown out and, all the time, the different times they came and exactly what took place in the rooms. And gave up how much money they was being paid, how many times they was paid. I don't know, gang. He looking pretty guilty on count three. Now let's get to Jane Doe. Let's get to Daffy. Let's get to 50 Cent, baby mama. Salute to 5-0. Salute to 5-0, man. Salute to 50 Cent, man. Let's get to goddamn get rich or die trying, baby mama, because count 4 is about her. She's Jane Doe. So it says sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. The same one we seen in count 2 with Cassie. So now they're asking you about Jane Doe. And when I see the word sex trafficking by force, I don't know, gang. I'm not going there, man. I think her and Cassie are look, Cassie and Jane Doe is two totally different situations. Do I believe that Jane Doe was in it strictly for the money or strictly, he paying her, he paying her bills? I think like she was in it for something. I don't believe Jane Doe was being forced. And I believe her testimony, not to mention after the testimony, she got cross-examined, which was horrible. That cross was, man, they were, Allen Iverson, nigga, Tim Hardaway, nigga, Killer Cross. They cross-examined her motherfucking ass so bad. I think that's going to be not guilty, man. I think, I'm going to be honest with y'all, and count 5 is about Jane Doe. I believe the Jane Doe charges will be not guilty. Transportation to engage in prostitution, now that one, my bad. Let me take that back. Yeah, count 5 is the same as count 3, and my bad. I think they proved that too, gang. Yeah, I think they proved my bad. I think they proved that too. My bad. When it comes to Jane Doe, I think they did prove that that they were both engaging in prostitution. That he was paying male escorts to come and have sex with her. Not to mention with him paying her rent and paying her bills, now they can say that hell, she was a sex worker. God damn it, you was paying her. See, we didn't hear about Cassie getting like no stash of dough, 10,000 every 30 days. We didn't hear about that kind of shit. But with Jane Doe, we heard about not only the escorts being paid, but we heard about this woman, bills and shit being paid. So they could take that as, nigga, you was paying her. She was the prostitute as well as these male escorts that you had pulling up. So, yeah. It's not looking that good, gang. Yeah. It's not looking that good, man. It's not looking that good, man. The only count I think right now we can really give that nigga, gang, is count 4. Remember that, y'all. That's my prediction right now. Now, when it comes to racketeering and conspiracy, I'm not for sure, gang. Now, the thing about it is you gotta ask yourself. Now, when it comes to the conspiracy charges, all they need is 2 predicate acts to find them guilty on that. And you got to go down the list of these charges and start looking at them saying, okay, sex trafficking, I think they're going to hit them on that. Transportation to engage in prostitution, will they hit them on that? Because those are 2 acts that are in the racketeering conspiracy charge, and there's no verdict on that yet. So is one of the jurors or some of the jurors having a hard time with saying that they can actually, like you got to start really thinking about that shit, gang. You gotta start thinking about how is this shit gonna really play out, gang? I'm being serious, gang. How will this shit play out? Let me see. Let me see. These are all. Let me see. Kidnapping. Okay, kidnapping or attempting to kidnapping in violation of California law. This is the conspiracy right here. So these are the charges right here that if they put this together, they will be able to convict him. All they need is 2 of these charges. All they gotta do is say he did 2 of these things, and that would be enough for them to get a guilty on that. Let me see. Can they prove the arson? I don't think so. I don't think they could prove the arson at all. They couldn't prove that. Let me see. Kidnapping or attempted kidnapping in violation of New York law. I think they could do. I think they threw those 2 out. But didn't they throw B and C out, or did they leave? I think they threw B and C out. If I'm correct, I could be wrong. Transportation for purposes of prostitution. That's H. That could be true. Let me see. Tampering with a witness or victim. Forced labor, sex trafficking, So you got to ask yourself. I see G and H right now. That if all they need is 2 predicate acts, you would think that G and H would be enough, right? You would think that G and H would be enough for this. So when you go back and look at the other charge, you got to say, hold on, something. I don't know about this shit. Go back and look at this, because I'm saying sex trafficking by force or fraud. Yes, I'm saying yes. I'm saying transportation to engage in prostitution. I'm saying yes. Both of those are in the racketeering and conspiracy charge. So it's like, all they need is 2. So I don't know. I'm confused. It might look good for Diddy. We don't know. I'm sitting up saying count 2, count 3, and count 5. And I don't know, because when you go up to count 1, you're like, well, if count 2, 3, and 5 are all correct, then that means count 1 should be a breeze. I could be totally fucking wrong, gang. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about this shit. Maybe I'm thinking way too hard about this shit, man. Smash the like button. Let's get into some real news, man. Fuck what I'm talking about. Let's get into some real news, gang. You did. Let's get into some real motherfucking news, man. Let's get to. I've been thinking too hard about this shit all day, man. I've been looking at this shit over and over again. I've been looking at all the charges. Smash the like button. Salute to everybody in the motherfucking building. Let's check in with some of the news, gang. Let's check in.
Trial. And today we had a partial verdict. Counts 1 through 5, and there was some discrepancy about count 1. The jury not unanimous on a decision on count 1, which is the racketeering and conspiracy, but they have reached a unanimous decision on counts 2 through 5. So what does that mean? Well, the jury will return at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning to continue their deliberations after telling the judge that they were stuck on count 1. In just a moment, we're going to be joined by our ABC News legal analysis team here. We have Bernarda Villalona to dig deeper and Shauna Lloyd as well. Our conversation with both of them coming up in just a moment. But first up, let's take you inside the courtroom because Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles has spent the past several weeks every day inside as all these developments were playing out. Darla, take us to that moment when the 6th note from the jury came in and it said, as I mentioned, they had reached a partial verdict. What was it like inside the courtroom?
Mike, here's the deal. When this note came at 4:05 p.m., everyone assumed it was the verdict, the note saying they were going to conclude deliberations for the day. Remember, there was a note earlier in the day. They asked for this long, robust list of testimony. So at 4:05, when it was announced that there was a partial verdict, everyone was noticeably stunned in the courtroom. But the biggest part was in that time when the note came back and when the note was read. That was about a 20 to 30 minute time frame where we have to wait for all parties to come back.
Look at that guy Diddy looking in the photo. You did. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Angela Patterson said Cassie video will hurt Puff. I would say this. The only thing we learned in the Cassie video is that they Diddy be on some more shit. Diddy be he be fucking her up. They be on some toxic shit. They be ripping and running. This shit is going on for real. No doubt about it. Diddy be spazzing the fuck out. He don't give a fuck where he do it at. But he wasn't on trial for domestic violence. So in the video, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. In the Cassie video, I don't believe that they fighting because she want to leave a freak off. I just don't believe that. Yeah, I believe they fighting for maybe something that's going on between them. She grabbed a phone or grabbed some shit and left, and we know he came and grabbed all the shit from her and went back into the room. She had an opportunity to leave. She didn't. They see she went at the security guard came up there. She got her shit back. Then she left. I'm not for sure if that was about a freak off because even after that date, they have those two. Again, you remember she got with the goddamn pool boy, and even while dating the pool guy, she went back and fucked with Diddy. Even after he so-called raped her, and he raped her, she said when she went back to see him one more time. And then after the rape, they said they had more messages of them continuing to do freak offs. So I'm confused if that video really proved that she was trying to get out of this lifestyle. She wanted to leave. I'm not for sure, gang. I'm not for sure. I'm not saying Cassie wanted to do all this shit. But I'm not for sure if that hotel ass whooping, I'm not for sure if that has anything to do with the freak off. Then does it prove that maybe she was afraid of him? So when you talk about, some of those charges, you could say, well, this video proves that this young lady was getting beaten, that maybe you can't prove that this was about a freak off, but just picture if she did want to leave a freak off, we have proof showing that this man was physically violent with her. So, I can see it from both ways. Yeah, I can see it from both ways. But look how Diddy is looking in this goddamn photo. The motherfucker, they've been drawing this nigga fucked. The sketch artist been drawing this nigga fucked up from the start. Unless that's how this bitch ass nigga is in court looking. That nigga look terrified, fam. Look at this nigga. That nigga look terrified, fam. Nigga, it's almost that time, Diddy. It's almost that motherfucking time, fam. What time is that? You'll sit your motherfucking ass down, bro. Bad boy for life. Smash the like button. Smash the like button.
And so when Sean
that
Connery
nigga
was
look
brought back from his holding
terrified,
cell,
nigga.
you could see his attorney initially show him the phone where he had taken a photo of the jury note. And there was like a furrow on Combs's face, like he was really stunned by what the note was. He proceeded to sit in his table, in his chair at the defense table. And he has an army of defense attorneys, so they all huddled around him. Now, it's not uncommon for all of them to huddle and really, really get together and make faces and want to react intensely to these jury notes. But this one was a bit different because the way they surrounded him, they almost were blocking his reaction from the courtroom.
Who thinks that Diddy, when that note came out and they said, in this situation, I would think that, that's a good thing, man. You know what I mean? The fact that they deliberated so fast would be what scared the shit out of me. You know what I mean? The fact that they came and said, hold up, nigga. Hold on, fam. We got to count one. You know what I mean? They stuck right now. There's something going on with count one. I think if I'm Diddy, I'm feeling like, okay, shit, cool, man. Like, oh, god damn, man. Yeah, like, oh, man. I thought they was gonna send my black ass up the river on all 5 counts, my nigga. If I'm Diddy, I most definitely feel like I lost this shit. After them females got there and said that shit, they played them videos after the goddamn jury got a chance to watch them nasty, disgusting ass freak offs and just everything they heard about me, the drug mule testified, all the escorts get up there, all the motherfucking male sex workers and the goddamn the gay dancers all got up there. I would have felt like I'm cooked. Even with that all-star the cast of attorneys, I would have felt like, nigga, I'm cooked, fam. Like, something's gonna stick, my nigga. I'm not walking away from this shit. I'm most definitely not going home. When that verdict is read, whatever it is, my black ass ain't going home that night. So I don't know, gang, but maybe, or maybe I could be wrong. Maybe did he feel like his attorneys did their thing? Maybe he feel like the defense team kicked their ass. He feel like all these girls got up here and nothing made sense. They was all around me for money and fame, and you know they was with the shit. They was with the sex off. They was freaks. They liked it. They loved it. They came back for more. Even my assistant who testified against me said I kidnapped her. Well, you know the bitch came back to work after I kidnapped her. Who put somebody in a warehouse for 5 days and you show your ass back up to work next week? I think Diddy feel like his defense team kind of, you know, whenever they cross-examine everybody, they kind of, you know, they show proof that these people were willing to be around Diddy. They wanted to be around Diddy, no matter what kind of drug problems or sex addictions he had. They loved him and genuinely wanted to work around him and be around this man. And I think Diddy might feel, I mean, who knows? Diddy might have felt like this is a landslide. He might be shocked. We see that look on his face. The nigga might feel like, God damn, I thought we had this shit won, fam. I thought it was I thought we knocked this shit out the park. So I wonder how Diddy feel. Did Diddy feel like this was a landslide? They had this shit won, or did he feel like, man, my ass is cooked now. Now that they stuck on count one, that's proof that my ass is cooked. Because in my eyes, I would say it's proof that somebody's riding with you, fam. You know what I mean? No Diddy.
And you could see his attorneys really making faces. Nicole Westmoreland was seen literally rubbing her temples as they were pontificating what was going on. Brian Steele of Atlanta, he was snapping his face and blinking his eyes sharply in the conversations. Tinny Garagos, you could see her shaking her head, leaning forward, talking to Combs. And then at one dramatic moment, Mark Agnifilo storms away from the huddle, goes to the front of the courtroom, retrieves the actual note, brings it back to Sean Combs, and you could see where he was holding the ripped off paper from the notepad. He put the note in front of Sean Combs' face. You could see that gravity hit Sean Combs, and then he took the note back to the front of the courtroom. So that's just the beginning of how things began to unfold with this dramatic cliffhanger with this partial verdict this afternoon.
And then, Darla, the judge told the jury, you need to go back in, issuing that Allen charge to say, continue your deliberations on count one. And the jury went back and then sent out a note just moments after that and said, no, we need the night. We're going to come back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. How was that taken inside the courtroom?
So let me tell you.
Yes, but on the chat, will we get a verdict by tomorrow, gang? Do y'all think they will have enough time tomorrow to figure this thing out, man? They will be back at 9 a.m. They're getting right back to work. Who thinks a verdict will be delivered tomorrow, gang? Because if they take another day with this shit, you got to really start wondering, okay, it's going to start getting interesting. We look up and tomorrow goes by and the court closes, Diddy goes back to his cell and it's still not a goddamn verdict. Then we got to start scratching our heads saying, okay, what's going to happen here, man? But who believes tomorrow is the day? Next time we see Diddy, he gonna be in a goddamn jumpsuit, nigga, shackled from wrist to waist. Finna get his motherfucking time. You don't get to wear that suit to the goddamn to the sentencing. Who thinks that we're gonna see next time we see Diddy after tomorrow, which we ain't seen his ass yet, man? I can't believe he won't take the camera in the courtroom, nothing. Won't let us see shit. But who thinks that you know what I mean? That yeah, it's about that time, man. Yeah, it's about that time, gang. Smash that like button, man. Tomorrow will be the day. Somebody said by noon tomorrow. R13 said by noon. Y'all okay? Everybody think by noon. Oh, that was Know Your Girl said by noon tomorrow. Okay, salute, gang. I mean, shit. Might we get this shit over with, gang? I'm tired of waiting, man. We've been dealing with this shit for damn near a year or two. Because they've been accusing this nigga. They've been talking about kicking his doors in. And remember, we all the sex freak off. We've been talking about this shit for about almost 2 years now, damn near. Do your timeline. Do your research. But I think tomorrow is the day, goddamn. I agree with y'all. Tomorrow that verdict should be in, goddamn it. When it do, y'all know we got to break it down.
So it wasn't an Allen charge. So we
have to light some gas up for D tomorrow.
What has happened with every single jury note, Mike, this entire 2 days that they've been deliberating, is you could see this tug of war, this tit for tat from prosecutors and defense attorneys on exactly what verbiage, what wording will be sent back to the jury regarding the note. So once Judge Arun Subramanian read the note, he asked the parties how they wanted to proceed. Federal prosecutors wanted an Allen charge. Defense attorneys wanted far less than that. They wanted to say, listen, you've only been at this a day and a half. Just relax, come back the next day. Obviously, that began the high stakes negotiation because each party wanted their note to be sent back to the court. They then had to write up a proposal and email it to the court. All of this happened while we were sitting in the courtroom. It's dead silent at the time. The defense attorneys sending back their version, prosecutors sending back their version. And Sean Combs, during this time, you could see him with his legs crossed, his hands on his side, and you could just see him kind of just staring downward. The gravity of the moment really hit him. Now, remember, yesterday in court, we saw that moment. It was seen through closed circuit camera. They closed the courtroom, so we were asked to leave. But we saw that moment when Combs and his entire family stood. They held hands and they had a moment of prayer. That seemed to be what Combs was doing when they were deliberating. They were going back and forth on exactly what to send back to the jury.
Motherfucker
So where they met in the middle was to
some of y'all like, don't start praying now. Don't run to the Lord now, nigga. I mean, evil ass nigga. I'm not saying that. I mean, some of we all fuck up. You know what I mean? We all fall down, but we get up. You feel me? We all fall down, but we get up. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna say that, man. But they say Diddy in that courtroom praying and shit. His family in that motherfucker praying, man. He praying. They done already hit his ass for a lot of them. Think about how much money Diddy lost. Just gave Cassie 20 M's. This whole shit probably done cost him about goddamn 10 motherfucking M's. Each lawyer won $1 million, 15, 1.5. Man, this nigga Diddy already about 40, 50, 60 million in the hole, which ain't gonna hurt that nigga. Last time we checked, he was a billionaire. But yeah, they say Diddy and that motherfucker praying now. Nigga, they say Diddy got a Bible by his ass at all times. Diddy and that bitch quoting goddamn Bible verses and scriptures and shit. Man, they say Diddy and that motherfucker fan praying, my nigga, man. Sometimes I ain't gonna say it's never too late to pray, but sometimes you gotta go through the shit God finna put you through. And I ain't gonna say God putting you through nothing. Let's make sure we correct it. God didn't make you do none of this shit. So yeah, we gotta always make sure we say that, man. God didn't make you do none of this shit, nigga. You did this shit on your own. You most definitely follow Lucifer. I mean, when you was thinking about some of this shit, because no matter how you look at it, man, when niggas get money, they turn to motherfucking power freaks, man. You did. I mean, Diddy literally a power freak. You did real freak bull. And niggas start doing shit that you really ain't got no business doing, dog. And Diddy, you know what I mean? This type of shit spin the block on you, dog. You know what I mean? You got everybody getting fucked up on them drugs and shit. You know what I mean? You throwing these illegal ass parties because you look at it, no matter how you look at it, them fucking freak offs was illegal, my nigga. He got drugs everywhere. He got male escorts and shit running up in there. And I want to ask y'all this. When it comes to Diddy's whole reputation, right? Let's say if Diddy beat this shit. Let's say all the charges came back not guilty, and tomorrow Diddy back, you know what I mean, outside dressed in all white in Miami popping bottles. Do y'all think the world of hip hop will ever accept Diddy again? I'm gonna answer that right now. Do y'all think the world of hip hop will ever accept Diddy? Do y'all think we'll ever see Jay-Z standing by him again? Fabulous, Noriega, you know, some of the OGs in the game, or Snoop Dogg. Do y'all think we'll ever see that? Or do y'all feel like no, hell no? Do you, yes or no in the chat? Do y'all feel like the world of hip hop will accept Sean Combs? Will niggas have open arms for him? It is if he beat this shit, gang. It is. Come on, man. Man, come on, gang. Hey, I'm gonna say this. So R13 said Kanye West. There we go. It's a few niggas. Bill Black said yeah. Mimi said yes. It's a few niggas you can say that, yeah, they weirdos like a motherfucker. They don't give a damn because it's two different generations now. And I'm speaking on the generation back in the days, the OG niggas, the ones you might not necessarily see on the internet with the bullshit all the time. You know what I mean? The ones who still want respect. Nowadays, the new celebrities, these days, it's part of the internet. They don't give a fuck. They'll fuck with anybody. As long as they bring views and clicks and likes, they fucking with you. So it might still be a crowd for Diddy out there because anybody know if they interview him, if they get around him, any Diddy content is content. So it is the new world of the weird ass internet that will fuck with anybody as long as it brings views. But far as the OGs in the game, the niggas that came up in his time, I'm not for sure. And the reason why I say I'm not for sure is because of the gay shit. You dig? Hip hop is the culture of hip hop and just the black culture, period. You can kill a nigga. You can rob a nigga. You can, I mean, shit, you can do all kind of shit, man. Mike Tyson even took some ass and y'all love him again. But if you're caught doing some gay shit, yeah, man, look at niggas like Young Buck. Young Buck ain't never recovered, man. Young Buck got caught in the room with that trading, man, and Buck ain't recovered yet, man. Look at some of these niggas. If you get caught doing some gay shit, and we know we didn't hear about Diddy having sex with the male workers, but we did. I think we heard about somebody rubbing him down with some oil, with some baby oil. Hold on. Ain't no motherfucking way, nigga.
Gay!
And we did hear about Diddy allowing dudes to, ejaculate all over Cassie and Jane Doe. And then he would go lay on top of them and roll around in it and play in it. And he'll get his sloppy seconds, his sloppy thirds. That's just how the boy was coming. Real freak bullshit. I mean, that's just how he was coming. You know what I mean? Hold on, hold on. Yeah. It's not me saying it. Hey, look, don't attack the messenger. Gay. Don't attack the messenger. Yeah. Don't attack me, goddammit. I'm not. Yeah. Don't attack me. But they say Diddy wanted niggas to jack off all over his chick fucker, jack off, bust nuts all over her. And then he would go engage with her and play around and slip around in the baby oil in the nut. So it's like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think nobody want to be around that, man. I think niggas gonna say, nah, fuck that, nigga. I ain't getting caught standing next to this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck how much money that nigga got, nigga. Fuck that. You did fuck that, my nigga. Hell nah, bro. Fuck that, nigga. It's a lot of niggas don't want nothing to do with the diddler, my nigga. Hell no. You going to a Diddy party there? Hell no. Nigga, I ain't fucking with that nigga. He got cameras in the wall. He trying to watch somebody fuck. He trying to go jack off to my material like that. He trying to get my content and go jack off to it. Niggas ain't trying to fuck at Diddy house. No, we don't give a damn. You got 100 bitches over there. No way. You're not jacking off to my. You ain't grabbing the blue magic on my content later on. Fuck that, nigga. Hell no. You into some weird ass shit, my brother. But I think some people will still fuck with him. I think some people will still work with him, gang. You know what I mean? Because like I said, it's a new world out there, man. The world has changed. The game has changed. You dig? But the culture hasn't. You dig? I'm gonna say the game has changed, but the culture, I don't know. I can't even say that really because niggas accepting snitches now. You see what I'm saying? It's a whole new world. And the old school niggas might not do that, but that new generation of niggas and these internet niggas, they don't give a fuck. They accept snitches. Niggas, they'll fuck with anybody, man. So I don't know. Diddy might have a chance, man. He might have a chance to come home and get some love and respect from somebody. But I don't think you're gonna see Jay-Z ever standing next to this motherfucker ever again. Especially if you got Jay-Z name thrown in some of this shit too. Oh, no. A lot of niggas is like, nah, fam, don't go nowhere near that nigga. You will get caught up in a goddamn civil suit hanging out with that nigga, fam. Tony Busby will be suing your ass next. Stay away from that nigga, his parties, his events, his shows. Fuck that nigga. 112 don't want to be around that nigga. Nobody, bro. Total ain't doing no reunion concerts. Nigga, nobody's fucking with that nigga. I mean, nobody. Smash that like button, gang. But we're waiting for this verdict to come out tomorrow, gang. Let's get back into some of this content. But I'm asking y'all, man, tomorrow, what will the verdict read, y'all? Will Diddy go home or is Diddy ass going to jail, y'all? Tomorrow, tell me at home or jail in the chat, man. When that verdict comes in tomorrow, which we all believe it will, we hope it will, is Diddy going home or is Diddy ass going to put that jumpsuit on, nigga? Anytime, it's about that time.
Read pages 58, a few lines.
Y'all smash that like button, man. Put some color in my chat, gang. Salute.
The jury instruction, basically telling them, follow my instructions on the law. Don't follow your gut, follow the law. You don't have to compromise on your firm opinions, but you do have to make sure you deliberate and follow the law. So that's where they met in the middle. It's not an Allen charge yet, because that obviously, as you know, as Shauna and Bernardo will tell you, that's the last step, but they want to have a few more steps in between. So then what they did was they brought the jury back into the courtroom. They seated the jury. They read those specific lines of testimony, and you could see a few of the jurors' reactions. One of the jurors, she held her head down and she was shaking her head like.
Bringing in our legal team now, and it is a team.
I'm gonna go here, gang. Let's go here. Let's go here. Smash the like button.
Digital day of breakdown as we've been going over the past 6 or 7 weeks now, 8 weeks, I guess. Shauna Lloyd and Bernarda Villalona. Let's start with you, Bernarda, because I mean, you heard Darla kind of talk about the specifics and the legalese of it all. The bottom line, they're going to come back tomorrow morning. Here's the actual verdict sheet that we've both been referencing throughout the afternoon. And count 1 has 8 underlying or predicate crimes that the jury has to agree on 2 of them in order to prove count 1. What do you suspect is the sticking point in their inability to reach a unanimous decision on count 1?
This is what I want to hear.
So there's a few variables that could be going on. It can be either the main issue as to whether there was an enterprise, whether Sean Combs was working with his employees to commit these predicate acts, whether there was an agreement. So if you don't have the enterprise, the first starting point, then you don't have even reach the predicate acts. So you don't even have to see whether it was kidnapping, whether it was arson, whether it was bribery, whether it was.
Oh shit! I mean, see, that right there. If some of the jurors that said, man, we can't even prove that this was really a criminal enterprise, man. This is a record label. This is a business. This nigga wasn't selling drugs and shit like that. This was no criminal enterprise. Do y'all feel like it was a criminal enterprise? I mean, a rich nigga, just like the rest of these rich niggas who party real hard, he gets escorts to pull up and everybody's doing drugs. Does that make it a criminal enterprise? You know what I mean? Due to the fact that you got male, and that's the fucked up part about it is too. You got them niggas pulling up like, damn, Diddy, he could at least invited 10 chicks, man. Nigga got all dudes. The fact that he got dudes pulling up, because if these were women, would we look at it like a criminal enterprise? I mean, I think it's, I mean, or if these were women, would it be easier for y'all to look at it as a criminal enterprise? With these dudes pulling up, to a lot of us, we feel like, nah, that's just some nasty ass freak off shit. It's a criminal enterprise, gang. Think about it. Like I said, you inviting let's say they caught me, right? They caught Just Say No to Score. I'm all over the news, gang. I'm all over the goddamn news and handcuffs and shit, man. I'm everywhere, man. That nigga, they done got stole motherfucking that. And y'all find out, man, that I've been ordering prostitutes. You did. I've been ordering prostitutes. You know what I mean? And we was all doing drugs, man. Yeah, man, we was all doing drugs, man. You did. I didn't have nobody selling no ass. You did. I'm not forcing nobody to sell no pussy. It is. But they found out Skull, he had a bunch of escorts pulling up. He was paying them. You know what I mean? He was throwing wild ass parties, and he had a lot of drugs in that motherfucker family. I mean, he had his assistants and his partners picking up the drugs and shit. Everybody getting fucked up on that cocaine, that pink cocaine, that X, is a little meth, couple meth pipes floating around. A lot of K2 in the room, a lot of K2. You know what I mean? Is that a criminal enterprise, or am I just a wild partying ass nigga, man? Is that a criminal enterprise, or am I just a wild ass nigga? Now remember, it was more crimes that fall under that criminal enterprise, and that's like having Kid Cudi's car blown up, breaking into the nigga crib, goddamn extorting people, extortion, which I think Cassie mom came forward and kind of proved and showed receipts that at one point in time she had to send Bad Boy Records $20,000 because Diddy threatened to put Cassie motherfucking sex tape out. You know what I mean? Do y'all feel like it's looking kind of criminal enterprise this, or do y'all feel like, nah, he just a wild ass nigga? Which one is it, gang? Which one is it, man? Because if they can't prove it's a criminal enterprise, then like she said, how can they prove any of the other counts under the goddamn racketeering if they can't even prove it was a criminal enterprise? Then you got to throw the rest of that shit out. I don't know if it's good news or bad news for Diddy. Smash that like button, gang.
When it's tampering, forced labor, sex trafficking, or transportation to engage in prostitution. So the main focus is that part of the enterprise. So it can either be that, or they reached a decision as to the enterprise and that there was an agreement, but they're not able to reach a decision unanimously as to each of the predicate acts, because you don't stop once you reach 2 predicate acts. You have to deliberate on each of these predicate acts. So it could be that they're stuck on 1 or 2 or 3. We don't know. There's so many possibilities out there. What I'm concerned about, though, Mike, is that the judge didn't take the verdict. A verdict is not official until the foreperson announced in open court what the verdict is. So it's possible that these jurors, they were sent home overnight, that one of them can have a change of heart. We don't know.
And as we leave this count list up here, we bring in Shauna Lloyd, to Bernarda's point, and we heard some of the color, the flavor from inside the courtroom, and she described what some of the reaction was from some of the jurors shaking their head visibly, saying it seemed to be like a message, we're not going to get there. How concerning is it at this point, first of all, if you're the prosecution, and secondly, what is going through the mind of the defense tonight?
So what we see is that the jury is intimating that they are not just a little bit apart, but they are far apart. That seems to be the verbal and the body language that we see them exhibiting when they came back into the court. Now, as Bernarda mentioned, they're going to take a night off. People change their perspective. Sometimes they come up with stronger arguments that may convince someone to come over to their side. That entirely can happen. If I'm the prosecution, I am looking to get my verdict. I want a verdict. I do not want this to end in a hung jury. And so they are going to be encouraging. That's why they wanted to move immediately to the Allen charge, because they want
Hollywood T. Could you be right? I don't know if Hollywood T is still in here. Hollywood T, we can't ignore what you said. Hollywood T and a couple other people are here, but we heard Hollywood T say it. She pulled up and said it, put her money on it. She put her, she dropped a Hyundai saying it. Hollywood T say it's going to be a hung jury. You know what I mean? It's going to be a hung. I mean, hey, I don't know. If it's a hung jury, is that a good thing or a bad thing for Puff? They got to come back and do it again, but they can't use none of the same evidence. That might be a win for Puff. I think a hung jury is most definitely a win for Puff. And a couple of y'all said it, but shout out to Hollywood T. She most definitely expressed that hung jury
that verdict
scenario.
Today. The defense is wanting them
smash
to
that
take
like button.
time to make sure that they're coming to the verdict that they want. And so they were encouraging that softer instruction. Let's just reread the jury instructions, send them back, do not give them any time pressure, so that way they can come together independently.
And by the way, these jury instructions took some 2.5 hours to read.
Yes.
I mean, I'm right here in front of me.
62 pages.
And this is just so, I mean, obviously, as you would expect, it's just so legal jargon. And for these, lay people, 12 people, they're trying to make sense of it all. And we already heard the notes that have come in. One in particular, Bernarda, dealt with the testimony of Cassie Ventura, ex-girlfriend of Sean Combs for 11 years. And particularly that incident in 2016 at the Intercontinental Hotel in LA. Did you glean anything from what they asked for earlier in the day?
That just goes to show you how important closing arguments are. Because these jury instructions are very difficult to follow, especially when it comes to racketeering conspiracy. That's one of the hardest charges for lay people. First off, for attorneys to understand, so just imagine lay people. So that's why closing arguments are so important, especially on the prosecution side, because you need to be able to explain the law as much as you can without, intercepting the judge's prerogative in terms of he's the one who's
Hold on. I want to talk to my chat. Because Black Cloud said a hung jury gives the feds more time to investigate. Puff won a speedy trial, so they wouldn't be able to thoroughly investigate after the raid. But I think Black Cloud, they did that anyway. I think they invest. I think with just the witnesses they called to the stand alone, that was the investigation, was Cassie herself. I think once Cassie opened up, she was the investigation. I think once they spoke to Jane Doe and his assistants, the very people that was around that nigga, the witnesses to everything he did, niggas like Gene Deal was willing to come forward. He was begging to take the stand. There was so many people ready to point the finger at that nigga and give it all up. I think they did, come they best this first go round. So if they have to start all over again and they can't use the same evidence, could they come as hard, no Diddy, next time? Could they pull this shit off again for the second time? Smash that like button. Now, y'all talk to me in the chat, gang, because I could be totally wrong. Is the hung jury good for Diddy or bad for Diddy? Because like Black Cloud said, that gives the feds more time to dig deeper, no Diddy. To dig deeper, no Diddy, and to to thoroughly investigate this shit. So is a hung jury a good thing for Diddy or a bad thing for Diddy? Y'all good or bad in my chat right now? Let's get back to this content, but good or bad in my chat, gang. Salute to everybody in the building.
Give the law to this jury, but you also have to set forth the facts that fit the certain charges. And that's what the prosecution did when they specifically focused on those 3 acts, those 3 different freak-offs where there was some kind of force that was actually used. Because ding, 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 guess what happened? One of the notes that the jury sent out, they sent out asking for those 3 specific acts, different acts that the prosecution focused in their closing arguments. So for me, we thought at first, because they asked for that note, for the transcript having to deal with that testimony, that it must be that they've reached a decision as to racketeering conspiracy. As we can see now, they didn't. But now that they've heard that testimony, they've been able to reach a decision as to the sex trafficking and the transportation to engage in prostitution. I would think if I was a prosecution that it means that it's a conviction, because at least those 3 different incidents, from having watched Cassie in the courtroom testify during direct examination and cross-examination, she was the strongest when it came to those 3 specific incidents. She had a vague memory as to the other freak-offs, but these 3 in particular, it was very vivid in her mind. And you have the corroboration, which would be the Intercontinental video to corroborate her testimony.
And from the defense standpoint,
so like I said, they're using that hotel video, to say that, she was forced, she was coerced, that she was most definitely forced, that she was physically beaten when she didn't want to participate in these freak-offs or anything that Diddy wanted her to do. King Mike Rose said Diddy got his money from selling records and closing business deals, not from committing crimes. So King Mike was basically referring back to the criminal enterprise. He's saying, Bad Boy Records was a motherfucking label. What did Fox say? Nigga, fuck Bad Boy. Fuck Bad Boy, a record label and a stab with it. Yeah, nigga, yeah. Nigga said Bad Boy was a record label, nigga. Those are his staff. Those are his employees. Cassie was his girlfriend. Was this a criminal enterprise? Smash that like button. Salute to King Mike's world, man. Y'all put some color in this chat, man. Talk to me in the chat, gang.
I think the other thing you have to consider is that with Cassie Ventura, there is force.
Yes.
These are the 3 incidents where they have they have a video in one, they have a witness in one, to talk about what was this force, right? When we heard Daniel Phillip testify, He said that the response that Sean gave was, when I tell you to come, come.
An alleged escort.
Correct, an alleged escort. So was that getting her to go back to the freak off?
And
or
smacking.
Right.
So,
But was it just force in general? Was he actually dragging her back to the freak off? Because if it's just domestic violence
Hold on. I mean, you look, I think because they keep speaking about how he physically dragged her. Y'all, I don't think he was physically dragging her back to a freak off. And I'm not saying that hotel video ain't horrible to look at, that, you know what I mean, there wasn't no crime committed. Of course it was. See how he did the goddamn girl. He did it wrong in the motherfucker. But I don't believe he was trying to drag her back to a freak off. I mean, because he drugged the girl, he kicked her, but then he left her laying there, took the bags and walked completely out of her sight and went to the room and went inside the room. That was Cassie's time. On the video, remember when the full video came out? When I see Diddy, they show him the opposite side of the camera. They show him the camera from the hallway view. And you see Diddy drag her to back towards the hallway. Then he lets her go, grabs all the shit that she had with her, and walks back to the room. Then a long-ass hallway, turns the corner, and goes into a room to put the stuff up. We know he went in the room to put the stuff up because when he came back out, he didn't have the stuff no more. I think he came out with nothing in his hands. So it's like if Cassie was trying to get away, that was the time to run. It didn't look like he was trying to drag. Bitch, you finna fuck. It's 3 niggas in here, bitch, and they all ready to go. What we doing? The blue magic is ready, baby. I got my camcorder on the tripod, bitch. You are action. I don't know if that was what was going on. I think they got into a fight over something else. We don't even know if a freak off is going on at that exact time. I think Cassie said maybe something was going on in that hotel room, but I don't know, gang. I don't know if he was dragging her back to the freak off. I just don't see that in the video. I see 2 people fighting. It looked like he most definitely attacked her because she walked out the room, but it seemed like he mainly wanted the belongings back. Not even saying that was his shit. That could have been her shit, but it was probably some shit he bought for her. So I looked like, yeah, he grabbed all this shit and took it back to the room like, you ain't going nowhere with this shit, or you ain't going, you know what I mean? That's how I took it, gang. Maybe I could be wrong, gang, but I took it like he was just trying to, scare her and put his hands on her and beat her up just to get the last laugh on her, kind of like drug her in the hallway, kicked her, took her shit, like took it back to the room. But if she wanted to escape, she could have left out. If she could have jumped in that elevator, she could have, we seen she jumped on the phone. We seen she called somebody on the phone. So it's hard to tell, but I'm not for sure if he was actually dragging her back to a freak off.
Incident that does not lead you to trafficking. And that's what the defense wanted to put in their mind during closing statement. And that's why I think they're revisiting these items.
All right, so let's fast forward. Shauna, let's begin with you on this question because I want to get both your perspectives on this. You've interviewed jurors after a case, and this is certainly a high-profile case. Take me into the jury room tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. After knowing what we know and how this is all unfolded. They've slept on it. What's it like when they close that door tomorrow morning?
When they come in tomorrow morning, typically what's going to happen is normally the coolest head is going to say, guys, let's walk through this one more time. They're going to start from the beginning. Everyone is going to look at the evidence and then they're going to say, arguments. And they're going to want to discuss why it is that some feel that this is guilty and why some feel this is not guilty. And they're going to go back through it. The jury is always going to follow the judge's instructions, and they're going to give it a good faith effort to try to come to some continuum. Now, if we see that they are too far apart, another note will come out to that judge, and I expect that we will see it in probably under 3 hours.
Interesting. And you suspect as well, maybe, just like Shauna had alluded to earlier, even with the second note saying we're hung on the count 1, you still suspect the judge to say, try one more time.
So the way that some judges do it is that they call it a soft Allen, meaning that they're not going to give the full Allen charge where they tell the jury, look, another jury of 12 is not more capable or more competent than you are, that you should put your thoughts aside and listen to the thoughts of others without compromising your views and your position, but listen to everyone. In terms of the soft Allen charge, it's just going to be that. Probably just a little bit information from that Allen charge, but not going full throttle as to the entire Allen charge. And then the hopes is that with that, this jury is going to be able to reach a verdict. But if they send another note, then they can go to the full Allen charge. Or the prosecution may just say, look, no, judge, you gave them something soft while it's not designated, and soft Allen charge is still something similar to it. So I think you should give the full charge right now, because if not, it's going to seem like you're forcing this jury to reach a decision, which is what the defense is going to argue on appeal if there is a conviction.
And finally, there is a caveat to all of this. The judge also has a say in how this all shakes out. What's the title of that and what could possibly happen?
Absolutely, Mike. There's a Rule 29 motion prosecution that is pending. The judge has not ruled on it. What is it? It is a judgment of acquittal that the defense has put forth to say, we find that the prosecution has not met the legal burden. How does it work in operation? The judge can either have made a determination, which he did not, and we know that this is a brilliant judge. Once we get the verdict back, if we get a guilty and the judge says that the prosecution has not met their legal burden, he can set aside the jury's guilty verdict and enter an acquittal for that particular charge. So we do know that that is out there. It's in the background, and this judge has reserved his rights. So even when we get the verdict back, that might not be the end of this.
Would that happen immediately?
Typically, it is going to happen immediately. He does have the discretion to do it after and to release them. So, but this judge seems to be very methodical. I expect that if he is expecting to do that, he has already done that, and we will hear it very shortly thereafter.
Interesting. We should mention as well, tomorrow comes on the eve of what was going to be a break already with the 4th of July holiday. Court was not going to be in session on Thursday and certainly not on the 4th on Friday. So it does seem like it is likely, correct me if I'm wrong, we expect to hear some sort of conclusion tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, a verdict gotta come in tomorrow. Else they won't be in court for 4 motherfucking days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Ugh. So tomorrow is the day, goddammit. You did. Tomorrow we will be smoking some gas, talking about what's going on. You did. Yeah, tomorrow we will be smoking some gas, or at least I'll be smoking some gas. Y'all be smoking some trash like I'm smoking tonight. Y'all be stealing that trash. I'll be on some brand new gas. But tomorrow is the day, gang. Will P. Diddy be found guilty or not guilty on these 5 counts, man? As of right now, I'm a little confused, man. Like I said, it's some charges that I'm hearing. I mean, the sex trafficking charges, I think we all feel like, no matter how you look at it, we all feel like, damn, that was proven. You did. I never really researched the law when it came to sex trafficking. You did. I always thought sex trafficking was something like human trafficking. You did. I thought it was like, you got to snatch somebody up and, force them across state lines and make them have sex with people. They're kind of like pimping, you know what I mean? Pimps and prostitutes, we get them charges, mainly pimps. I'm thinking about shit like that. But then I realized now sex trafficking is simply prostitution crossing state lines, no matter what side of it you own. And with Diddy being the only man in this one man RICO, everybody got goddamn immunity. Everybody got immunity, and Diddy is sitting in this shit by itself. Them niggas came out there slanging with dick for sale, and Diddy's the only one in trouble for it. You know what I mean? Cassie was involved. Jane Doe was involved. It was a big-ass party. But in this one-man RICO, we don't care about nobody else, nigga. We care about the nigga who put these parties together. This was a criminal enterprise, nigga. Everything about this shit was forced, coerced, and illegal, motherfucker. You dig, nigga? You are a crime boss, nigga. Fuck them parties, nigga. You was on some more shit. Racketeering, nigga. So, yeah, man. Man. P. Diddy, man. P. motherfucking Diddy, man. You did. P. Diddy, man. God damn. It seemed like yesterday we was rock the shows. I rocked the mic. You and rock the... I almost got to some Diddy bars, nigga. Yeah, man. Y'all been quit playing Diddy like he have a few bars, nigga. Yeah. Stop playing with Diddy. That nigga had no bars, man. Nigga was writing that shit for him. I'm sitting there like, go stop the bullshit, bro. Here you go trolling. There you go trolling. Talking about Diddy had some bars. Diddy ain't wrote shit. Smash that motherfucking like button, gang. But can we take away what Diddy did for hip hop? Nah, we can't do that, gang. We can't take away from his legacy, none of that shit. But will this always and forever overshadow his motherfucking legacy? Yeah, man, it will, dog. You can't take away what he done for the game, but will this overshadow it? Yeah, it will, man. It is. Diddy is now known as the freaky ass nigga that was beating the hell out of his chicks, lining dudes up to dick them down, rolling around in sperm, baby oil everywhere, camcorder in one hand, blue magic, Vaseline, pink oil in the other. If it was a mixture, I ain't tell y'all that nigga had blue magic, a little Vaseline, a little pink oil with a little water on top. Yeah, Diddy over there going crazy, nigga. Hammer time in the corner, fam. He don't want to do no fucking at first. He come to watch. He's a cuck. Why he said cuckold? I was saying cuckold. Cuckold, nigga. He is a cuckold. Somebody need to make a movie about this shit, I guess, man. Somebody need to go ahead and drop the cuckold joint, man. Yeah. Somebody need to drop the cuckold joint, man. Yeah, somebody need to make a movie about this, man. 50 Cent say he gonna do it. We've been waiting on this 50 Cent documentary for the longest. Yeah, can't forget the Astroglide. That's right. Can't forget the Astroglide. Taylor May said, "What is pink oil?" What? Taylor May, are you black? She said, "You look a light-skinned broad. Is that your real picture on your photo right there? If that's your real picture, baby, you should know what some motherfucking pink oil is, man. Smash that like button, man. Mace Penn carried all the bad boy. Dallas hip hop, don't start lying this motherfucker, nigga. I don't know. I don't know if Mace wrote for everybody, nigga. Yeah, some of them niggas was there way before Mace. Don't you dare put that Craig Mack. Here comes a brand new flavor. And don't you dare. Mace wasn't even around for that, nigga. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. We ain't gonna do that to Craig Mack. Rest in peace, man. We ain't doing it to Black Rob, my nigga. We ain't gonna do it to G-Dip. Nah, nigga. He ain't wrote all that shit over there, man. He might have wrote Diddy shit. But I don't think he was writing for, I don't know. Did he ever write a verse for Big? I don't think so. I don't know. He might have wrote for Loon, motherfucker. Loon sounded just like that, nigga. Diddy always tried that. When Diddy lost Mace, he went and got Loon, a fake Mace. When Biggie died, he went and got Shine, a skinny little bitty ass nigga that sounded like Biggie. Diddy always try to redo some shit, man. Hell no. You did. When Cassie left, he went and got 50 baby mama. Diddy gonna replace your motherfucking ass, man. Whether you die, whether you get fired, whether you do whatever. Diddy gonna replace your motherfucking ass. You go to jail, Diddy gonna replace your motherfucking ass, man. Smash that like button, gang. You did, yeah. Salute to everybody in the building. Cream said pink oil is too oily. Yeah. That's why Diddy was over there lathering that shit up. Yeah, that's why Diddy was over there lathering that shit up, going crazy. Start all over, gang. All right, y'all go over here. Yeah, roll over that way. Okay, yeah. Put the candles on the other side of her. Hold on, ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no way. Gay. I went way too far with that, gang. Yeah, sometimes I go way too fucking far, bro. That was way too far, my nigga. That was way too goddamn far, man. Some people in this bitch say free the diddler, man. Some people say free the diddler. Some people say, nah, man, lock his ass down. Cosmo said, Dylan. I want to send a special message to Dylan, man. Use a bitch ass nigga, Dylan. Skull gang, if we ever see Dylan, we are whooping his ass, fam. We gonna beat the dog shit out of Dylan if we ever catch that nigga, dog. He came over here and completely horsed around during my interview. Bullshitted, DJ, played music, didn't want to answer shit. Now he over there with the art of dialogue, spilling his motherfucking guts. If I ever catch Dylan, man, I'm putting a foot to that nigga ass, man. It is. If I ever catch Dylan, man, let me see if I can get that. Let me see something real quick. Let me see if can I find Dylan number? Do I got Dylan number in my phone? I don't even know if I got that nigga number in my phone, man. If I find this nigga Dylan right now, man, we on this nigga ass, man. Damn, okay, let me see. Damn, I don't know if I can find this nigga. I can find this number. His number, maybe it might be on Instagram. It might gotta go check. I'll find this goddamn number, man. I'll find this motherfucking number. Let me see. Hold on. I'll find this number, man. Let me see. Okay, yeah, we gotta call that nigga, fam. That nigga played me, fam. Yeah, Dylan played me, my nigga. I'm gonna keep 1,000 with y'all. Dylan pulled up over here and played the shit out of me, my nigga. Yeah. So I catch Dylan, I'm whooping that nigga motherfucking ass, guy. Yeah, he owed me another pull up, Dylan. You over there spilling the beans now. I seen that nigga, you seen Gene over there crying today. Who seen you seen Gene for the crowd over there on Art of Dialogue? I can't believe Puff wanted niggas to kill me, man. Puff wanted niggas to off me, man. I couldn't believe it. I would have wanted niggas to kill you too, you bitch ass, talking ass, used to be down saying gang ass nigga. Yeah, I would have wanted somebody off your ass too, boy. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? You know what you did. I ain't blaming Gene Deal. And you know what I mean? I don't know, gang. I don't know, man. When it comes down to Gene Deal, man, I mean, I want to speak on a little bit of that shit too. Let me see. I got that shit still, man. Let me see if I can find that shit real quick. Where was that video at, gang? Where was that video at, man? You did. Where was that video at? Let me see. Hold on, gang. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Where is this video I'm looking for, y'all? Smash the like button, gang, and light some gas up too, man. Yeah, light some motherfucking gas over y'all let it, man. Let me see. Let me see. What was that video I want to look at, man? You know what I mean? What was that? So they said that y'all see where Mace said it was a couple of days ago, maybe like a week or two ago. Y'all see where Mace that came out and said that when Biggie got shot, Gene Deal might have been the nigga behind the car crying, saying, I just want to go home. And he never put a name on who the security guard was. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people like to tie Suge Knight to the murder of Biggie. When we talk about Diddy here, this shit comes up all the time with Diddy, Pac and Biggie. Do y'all think Gene Deal, because Gene Deal came out and said he believed that Mace knew that Biggie was finna get killed. He said that Mace was at a basketball game earlier that day in California, and some West Coast niggas pulled up on Mace and let him know we on y'all ass, nigga. Mace even admitted to being surrounded in his hotel room the night Biggie died. He said it was like 50 or 60, 70 bloods outside his room and shit like that. And I think Gene Deal came and some more people and got him up out of there. So Gene Deal started saying that now nigga Mace knew what was going to happen. Mace is a real sketchy ass nigga. He went and told Diddy, he told me, which is Gene, about what them West Coast niggas said, but he never went and told Biggie. Why the fuck he got to tell Biggie if he told you, nigga? You had a security motherfucker. He told you and Diddy. Why you got to tell Biggie? But Gene Deal was saying at one point in time, he feel like Mace knew what was going on there. He not saying Mace set it up, but he think niggas might have pressed Mace and maybe Mace gave up the drop. Niggas gonna be at the, what's the name at this time? Niggas gonna be in the green Suburban. He think maybe they pressed Mace, told Mace what was going on, and Mace, you know what I mean, was scared. And because they say that night Mace didn't go to the party. They say Mace was supposed to be at the party, but he didn't go. And Gene Deal is saying you didn't go because you knew what was finna happen, my nigga. That's what's going on. Who believes that, man? You know, I wanted to speak on that Mace and Gene Deal shit because, you know what I mean? Mace said somebody was crying, hiding behind the car, said they just wanted to go home when Biggie was murdered. Do y'all think that was Gene Deal? Because Gene said that wasn't him, nigga. He was not Biggie's security guard that night. I think he was Diddy guard. He said everybody had their own security guard riding with them. I think he was with Puff, but I don't know. Some people said, nah, so that most definitely was Gene Deal, big ass over there crying. Smash that like button. Salute to everybody in the building. Let me check this out. Smash that like button. Do y'all think that was Gene Deal?
What do you do if you're security crying behind the car? I just want my blanket. You just want your blanket. You gotta get out of here. I didn't sing too much. You just can't tell me nothing. That's why when he talking tough, I said, man, just say it. I didn't sing all that.
Oh, these niggas crazy.
Nigga said he want to just go home.
Oh,
shit. This blanket. You're like, what?
But he there for security.
Never gonna be in this position.
I just want to go home and
I just want to be under my blanket. Oh, we gotta get out of here. God, you get me out of here. I'm never fooling with these.
In a recent podcast, Mace and Cameron burst out laughing while clowning Gene Deal over the night the notorious B.I.G. got shot. They couldn't stop laughing about how Gene Deal, Diddy's bodyguard, didn't fire a single shot the night Biggie got shot.
I'm trying to picture your facial reaction to why I just want to go home.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
If my security holding me down in Cali is somebody, the number one rapper in the world, get killed, you're telling you, I just need to want to go home. And the second top artist in the world, which is Mace, about to be number one. That's what I'm saying. I wonder his face because I'm like, if y'all let me do that to Big, I'll stand a chance.
The moment went viral instantly, and Gene Deal wasn't about to stay silent. After catching wind of the jokes, he shot back at Mace with a fierce warning. If he's got something to say, he better be a man with the motherfucking nuts. The tension just turned up another notch.
Say, if you gonna say something, be man of motherfucking nuts to name. When I tell a motherfucking story, Rex, I tell it with the names. These things, I ain't worried about none of this, dog. Because it can happen to anybody. If they can get motherfucking Martin Luther King, if they can get the President Kennedy, they can get to anybody. It's easy to tell a motherfucker the truth than to call me a lie.
Everybody trying to go viral. Everybody trying to go viral. Everybody trying to go viral out here.
Yeah.
Trying to dodge the heat, Gene Deal also reminded everyone that Mace was laying low that night because he knew something serious was about to go down.
Because Mace want to laugh and lie about the situation, let's get into it, bro. I want to get into this. Prior to the Peterson Museum, Mace and Stevie J went to a celebrity basketball game. They let the dudes, I don't know if it was the dudes from the Dog Pound, it was the dudes that was Crips. They let Stevie J and Mace know we want Puff and we want Big. Mace felt like he was safe laying down there throwing up West Coast signs with them. Mace came back from that game. He let me know and he let Puff know.
Hold on. That nigga said Mace was down there throwing up the West Side the night Biggie got killed. Mace and Stevie J got cornered by, so they said the dog pound and some niggas, cornered them niggas at the celebrity basketball game, and they was in there throwing up West Side and shit. And then, them niggas scared to the motherfucker. He say that night, Mace don't go to the party. I mean, he say Mace told him, hey, man, look, they want Big and they want Puff. He laid low. I mean, he didn't go tell Biggie shit. He just laid low. They say he was with Brandy. Brandy, the singer, Brandy, Ray J's sister. They say at the time he fucking with Brandy. I guess he dating Brandy. They say him and Brandy was in a hotel room. But Gene Dillon said, nah, nigga, you were supposed to have been at the party. Brandy even asked why y'all didn't go to the party. Mace knew something was finna go down. And instead of, me calling up some niggas or trying to help out or giving Big a warning or really sitting niggas down talking to niggas, they say Mace went head for the motherfucking night. Do y'all believe Mace or Gene did? Because Mace said, man, Gene didn't fire a motherfucking shot when Big got killed, nigga. And you was the nigga from what Mace said he heard, because Mace wasn't there. So Mace said he heard that Gene Deal was behind the car crying, saying he wanted to go home. He just wanted to get the fuck up out of there. Smash that like, but man, who do y'all believe, Mace or Gene Deal?
Never mentioned a damn thing to Big.
Man said like,
his label mate, as a fellow New Yorker, he had an obligation to tell Big, and he know I came and got him. And May said, yo, Big Gene, why you here? Why you here? He said, Big Gene, I'm all right. I said, if you was all right, why am I here?
Deal also shared a tense phone conversation with Mace, where Mace pressed him on why he didn't shoot back at Biggie's attacker. Deal shot back with his own question. Why wasn't Mace at the party that night?
If you want to say something, Mace, tell us why you didn't go. Mace, why you didn't go to the party? Mace, why you didn't go to the party?
Because I was in a hotel with Brandy.
Why you didn't go? Brandy told you told me that Brandy told you, let's go to the party. Why you didn't go to the party?
I didn't go to the party because all y'all seem like snakes. And I'm not gonna
So Mace,
hold on. Mace said, and this phone call was a while back that Gene Deal and Mace did this. I remember they did this. Mace told Gene Deal, I didn't go to the party because all you bitch ass niggas seem like some snakes. What does that mean, bro? Like you just can't look. You look, y'all niggas from New York, y'all in Cali, niggas roll up on you, West Coast niggas roll up on you and tell you it's up with your people, and you don't go to the party and you call your people some snakes. I mean, I don't know what them West Coast niggas told him, if they put him on game about something with Puff or something going on, or nigga watch your back. I don't know what Mace meant by, but what did Mace mean by saying he didn't go to the party that night because all you niggas came off like snakes? Remember, this is 6 months after Tupac was murdered. I don't know, gang. Smash that like button, man. Smash that like button.
Mace, didn't I tell you? Listen to him, Mace. Did I tell? Let's keep it 100. When you was riding around,
let me answer.
Go ahead.
Let me answer the question. You guys went to security. If somebody shot the biggest rapper in the world, why y'all didn't shoot back? Y'all had time?
Mace, let me ask you something.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna get to that. Mace, one question. When you was riding around Cali with Stevie J, didn't I pull you to the side and say, what the fuck is you doing in a drop top Benz riding around with Stevie J around Cali? Did I say that to you? Mace? That's some shit.
Mace recently spoke about the night the notorious B.I.G. was killed, revealing that right after the incident, he found himself surrounded by a large group of Bloods gang members. The Harlem rapper described being trapped inside his Los Angeles hotel room, while around 70 gang members waited in the hallway. He believes they were hunting for other bad boy artists, or potentially something even more dangerous.
I was actually in a hotel with a young lady.
And when you heard this information, what was your next actions?
My next actions? After what?
When you heard Biggie died, did you stay in your hotel room? Did you leave out? Did you want to go back to New York?
I actually was trapped in a hotel.
Now I want to ask the question. What do you mean trapped?
It was about probably like 70 or so Bloods in the hallway. I couldn't even leave my room.
Well, is that suspicious? Is that suspicious the night? I mean, R13 said nigga Mace became a pastor not long after this shit. This night sent that nigga ass straight to the motherfucking, you know what I mean? Straight to the church house, straight to the Lord, nigga. Yeah, sent that nigga ass straight to the pool pit, nigga. You know what I mean? Yeah. Is it weird that Mace said 70 Bloods was outside his room? Was they there to protect Mace? Because remember, Mace was just with some of these niggas earlier, from what it sound like. You know what I mean? Were they there to just hold Mace down and let Mace know you good? We not looking for you. We looking for your mans in them. We looking for motherfucking Big. We looking for Diddy. You good? Or was they there, like he said, they was there hunting more bad boy artists? Because remember, they already seen him in the daytime. So if they was hunting niggas, they would have got you when you was out riding around the drop top with Stevie J with the top down. You feel me? All at the motherfucking celebrity basketball game. Niggas know you was going to be there. So is it something suspicious about Mace and the night Biggie died? Or y'all feel like, nah, Mace got pressed by some cats and just got nervous and ducked off. Simple and plain. Mace came back and told Gene Deal, hey, them West Side niggas, them West Coast niggas, we out here. You know, pot gone. And them niggas sound like they want money. I mean, like, they sound like they want to, they like it's our turn. They finna run down on something. He told Diddy and Gene Deal. But Gene Deal say it's suspicious that you didn't tell Big. Do y'all think Mace is shady, or do y'all feel like, nah, Mace just got caught up in some shit that he didn't want to be caught up in?
How'd you get out?
One of the guys.
Why would it be 70 Bloods in your hallway after Biggie Smalls stuff?
Actually, after Big got killed, they was probably looking for more bad boy artists. And I couldn't even leave the room to Gene Dill, the officer had to come get me.
Ex-body.
Okay, that's crazy, man. It's crazy. Mace just said that it was 70 motherfucking Bloods at the hotel in California the night Big got killed. After he heard Big died, he was trapped in his room, and guess who came to save him? You seen Gene. He said Gene Deal pulled up to get that nigga up out of there. So that kind of makes Mace, I mean, when you hear Mace say, well, why y'all niggas didn't shoot at the niggas who shot Big and shit like that, you like, well, nigga, why you talking so greasy if that same nigga you asked him why he didn't shoot came and got your motherfucking ass up out of room when you was terrified? So that makes you think, was these Bloods really there to hurt Mace? Because how did Gene Deal come get you out of a hotel with 70 motherfucking Bloods in California? Was they there to really hurt you? Or was they there, they was rocking with you? I'm confused. How did Gene Deal by himself or even with a couple of more niggas, how was they to get you out of that? Them Bloods was supposedly hunting bad boy artists. I'm trying to figure this shit out, gang. Smash the like button, man. You there? How you gonna talk bad about Gene Deal when he the nigga who pulled up to scoop you up, nigga? I don't know. I gotta figure this shit out, gang.
Gene Deal has put forward a theory linking the notorious B.I.G.'s death to the reckless actions of Maze and Stevie J that night in Los Angeles. Deal believes the chaos stirred up by the two played a role in the tragic events, adding another complicated piece to the ongoing mystery surrounding Biggie's murder.
But you got people like Mace, Stevie J, they running around with drop top Benzes and shit like that. You understand? People moving and they being seen. But you got to understand, they was young kids. They young, dumb, full of cum. And go back to that old Southern saying, they don't believe fat meat's greasy, brother. You understand what I'm saying? If you know what I mean? They don't think this can happen. You know, you got cats out here that's gonna tear your head down to the white meat. And if you rolling like that, you'll find out. So even if they can't get you that night, they'll go back to the block. Yo, man, I was trying to get them out there rolling like they don't give a f. They was agitating those cats out there. Do you understand what I'm saying? They was agitating those cats out there. And then with the fact that Pac dead, Jake dead, all this other bullshit is going down. Come on, man. It was reckless. It was that I don't give a f attitude. And it came out, bro. Do you understand that? They showed their ass. So who did Cali do? What did Cali do? They took the biggest thing that was back in New York, the Notorious Big. Big paid for all that shit that them was doing, going to the parties and all like that.
This heated exchange reveals the lingering doubts and unresolved tensions among those closest to the tragedy, making the full truth even harder to pin down. Gene Deal later responded to Mace's comments about why he didn't shoot back at Biggie's killer.
So he was trying to divert that whole conversation and make it seem like, so Gene, why you didn't shoot? Listen to me. It wasn't because Big wasn't my principal. He knew the fact that we had blew the light and we was halfway down the block, crossed the light, and then when the first shot went off, our driver took straight off. I'm screaming at our driver because he was told that somebody was pointing a gun at Big them. He should have just threw the car in reverse. He knew the whole story, my man, because me and him had a conversation on the phone. He the one told me, well, I was in the room with Brandy and Brandy was trying to get me out the room to come to the party. So I felt that was kind of weird. So She said Brandy was calling me trying to get me out the room to come to the party. Well, if you was in the room with Brandy, how's she calling you to try to get you out the room to come to the party? You know what I'm saying? This was going through my mind. But Mace knew the whole situation. Mace knew that it's no way possible that I was able, being sideways in the car, because Puff, when I got in the car, Puff had put his seat back. Now I'm sideways in the car like this, and I'm cussing him out like, yo, man, what the f is you doing? Why you got your seat back like this? We hear the shot, bow. Puff put his head down. I go to open the door. Kenny flies, going straight. So he knew the whole story. What I supposed to do? Put my gun out the window and just start shooting like this? When the car had already turned the corner, it came out of parking space. So he knew the story, bruh. He was trying to just divert the attention of, well, why security? So ask security, ask big security, ask Paul, ask the LAPD. The LAPD officer that was right there, they was right behind. Paul was outside the car. Why didn't they shoot? Why when we turn back around and come down the street, that they way down the block, they coming back when we get back to the car. When we get back to the car, nobody's in Big's car but Big. Mace knew this. Me and Mace had this conversation. Him and Tone is like this. He knew me and Tone jumped in the car and chased after the guy. We couldn't catch him. He wanted to divert the attention from himself because why didn't you tell Big that these dudes was trying to get at you, bruh? You had that conversation with with Puff. But you ain't had that conversation with Big. Big was your label mate. So people come on to him, why you ain't shoot? Listen to me, bro. At that time, I was young, dumb, and full of cum. Anybody who really knows me know that they ain't got to worry about nothing. If it comes to the point where gunplay has to be a part of my security, I'm not going to hesitate because I never bodyguard anybody that I wasn't willing to lay down my life for.
The night Biggie was taken from us remains clouded in mystery, with questions still unanswered years later. As new theories emerge and voices speak out,
what do y'all think,
the full
man?
story remains just out of reach.
What do y'all think, man? God damn, what do y'all think, man? I mean, god damn. The Bad Boy saga continues, man. What do y'all think, man? Do y'all think Mace played a suspicious part in the murder of Biggie? Do y'all feel like Gene Deal was scarier than a motherfucker? He say nigga had their seat way back. He was in the car sideways. He couldn't get to his money. He couldn't shoot. He couldn't do nothing. He was just, god damn, when he got out, it was too late. The nigga was gone. He came out of a parking spot. I think they say he was in a black Impala or some shit like that, right? A black Impala. They say it was some nigga with a bow tie on. Nigga, bop, 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 get up out of there. Gene Deal said there was nothing they could do about it. He said, but why is Mace online now fronting when you didn't even come to the party that night, nigga? And them West Coast niggas most definitely hemmed your ass up earlier that day, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? You suspicious. He say, one minute you say he was in the room with Brandy. Next minute you say she was calling you, trying to get you out the room. Which one was it, nigga? He say he heard a lot of cap in Mace's story. So Gene Deal feels like Mace knows more when it comes to who killed Biggie or what really happened that night with the Biggie murder. He feels like whoever ran down that nigga at that celebrity basketball game, him and Stevie J, they gave that nigga the heads up, and they feel like Mace kind of just fell back instead of really letting Big know what was going on. But like I said, if he came and told Puff what was going on, if Mace came back and said, look, man, I just ran into a bunch of niggas, and I bumped into some dog pound niggas or some death row niggas, some bloods, man, them niggas let me know, man, it's up, my nigga. So, hey, man, get big. Y'all niggas get out the way, get more security tonight, nigga, or let's get on the plane and get the fuck up out of here. Because if Mace would have came back, I wonder did Mace really go back and tell Diddy that? Because somebody need to ask Diddy about that. Like, what did you say when Mace came back and told you the West Side niggas to him me to fuck up, me and your freak bull potting over at Stevie J? Big, he gonna hit your bitch later on in life. He'll wait till you pass away. He'll finna be on your chick. Me and freak bull Stevie J was at the game, my nigga. Them boys rolled down deep on us, my nigga. That was the cue to get the fuck on the plane and get the fuck up out of LA, my nigga. You hear me? That was the cue, nigga. Ain't no way Pac just got murdered, nigga, motherfucking me, nigga, 6 months ago on the West Coast, man. Hell, we out this hole. We would have never came to that motherfucker. Fuck the Vibe Awards, nigga. Fuck the after party, nigga. We would have never been there. I know Biggie was on an album promo. He was doing promo for the album and shit. And the Hypnotized single was playing everywhere and shit like that. So they kind of had to make their runs and shit. But nah, fam, I wouldn't have been there, bro. Fuck that, nigga. I would have never took my ass to motherfucking me, LA, if I'm Biggie and Puff and all them niggas. But then again, they thought they had protection too. They thought they had some niggas out there that was gonna hold them down. Not to mention Keefy D and them niggas was sniffing around that same night saying, nigga, you might owe us $1 million, motherfucker. Yeah, you owe us a M. You did, you owe us a M. And then he kind of shoot them niggas off and say, hey, fam, I'm hot right now, my nigga. Them boys watching me, y'all. We shouldn't be next to each other. It was a lot of mad niggas out there. They think about it. It was some No telling what the fuck really happened. To this day, I don't think the murder of Biggie has really ever been like solved. I don't think. I mean, I think they blame it on they blame it on something like Poochie or something. A nigga from Denver, a nigga that was down with Suge. They say Suge and his girl put a hit out or something on Big from jail. But Suge was never arrested for that shit or none of that shit. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm not for sure. I think to this day, Biggie's murder is still a motherfucking mystery, as well as Pac shit. I think we know more about what happened to Tupac. The Orlando Anderson shit sounds about right, but I think Big shit is still a mystery. When you hear about them Southside niggas being out there as well, the same niggas who felt like Diddy owed them $1 million, the same niggas who allegedly claimed, KPD claimed that took out Pac. It's like, man, you don't know what the fuck really happened out there, gang. Smash that like button. Salute to everybody in the building, man. It is. Salute to everybody in the building. Callie Dre, put that in my inbox again, Callie Dre. You know I got a new Instagram. I think when you sent that last one to me, I don't know if I lost my Instagram since then. Send me that link in my Instagram inbox again, Callie Dre, to that shit you want me to watch, man. I gotta watch that shit, fam. Salute to everybody in the motherfucking building too, gang. Gotta speak on this too, gang. Salute to you, and we're gonna speak more on this situation, man. The Biggie and Pac story and the Death Row versus Bad Boy, that'll never die. We gotta have another one of them nights over here, man. We most definitely gotta have another one of them nights and break a lot of that shit, then and run through that. You dig? Oh, and by the way, I'm finna go back. I want to let y'all know, starting next week, man, I will be covering we're gonna go back and break down the full entire OJ trial. So get ready for that too, guys. We're gonna break down every day. For the next 3 months. I won't be covering nothing else, but we just going back to go over everything in the OJ system. They like, go get the fuck out of here, my nigga. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, nigga, if we don't unsubscribe from this nigga right now, nigga, if I don't hit the unsubscribe button on your bitch ass, man, smash the like button, gang. I'm not fucking with goddamn OJ. Smash that like button, man. Smash that like button. KPD trial, yeah, I'm not for sure, yeah. I'm not for sure, but I'm bullshitting, gang. I'm not covering no motherfucking OJ, man. What the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? I'm not covering no guy. Yeah, I was like 10 when that shit happened to OJ. I'm not covering no motherfucking OJ. But yeah, KPD, I'm not for sure what's going on with KPD, man. I think KPD's still waiting on his trial or whatever. But smash the like button. I want to speak on what they've been talking about in the media a lot lately, man. I've been hearing this, and I don't know if this is true or not, gang. I don't want to, so I'm not finna go too far with this, gang. I'm not finna go too far with this, all right? But let's just speak on this, right? And like I said, I'm not jumping the gun. I'm not saying what's what or why this is going on, gang. I'm not for sure what's going on here. I want to hear from y'all, gang. I want to hear from y'all. Can anybody explain this to me? Can anybody explain this? Can anybody explain this? I'm trying to, because I want to figure this out. I don't know exactly what's going on. I'm not for sure, gang. Can anybody help me break this down? What's going on here, gang? I want y'all to zoom in on your phones and look at Carmelo Anthony's goal, gang. Look at his goal on the GoFundMe, man. The Give, Send, Go. We know Carmelo Anthony family raised up to $542 million, almost $543 million. But it seemed like the goal was raised to now $1.4 million. Of course, it's almost right at $1.4 million. So Carmelo Anthony family is saying that they need almost another $1 million. It is. Carmelo Anthony family is saying that they need another $1 million, and they saying that they have requested a court-appointed attorney, and they saying that they don't have enough funds for a real attorney right now. So I'm confused. I've been seeing this story going everywhere. I'm trying to figure out when it comes to the funding of Carmelo Anthony. I don't want to get into the story about what happened or, will he be found guilty or not guilty? The first degree murder charges. I don't want to get into that. I just want to ask y'all what's going on with the money, because they now have a goal, of almost $1.4 million. So what's going on? I'm hearing that he has requested it. I thought he had an attorney, because I'm seeing a lot of bloggers come out and they speaking on this story, but I'm not just going to run with anything. I'm not just going to say, oh yeah, his family is scheming, they scamming. They bought a $900,000 home, and I'm hearing what people are saying, but I don't know that to be true or not at all. I don't know, man. Let me see. I want to read this right here. It says, I'm gonna read it. It says, let me see. It says, we are grateful for support during this incredible, difficult time for Carmelo Anthony and his family. This fundraiser has been established to provide comprehensive assistance to the Anthony family as they navigate the many challenges surrounding Carmelo's case. Let me see. It says, while legal defense is a critical part of the journey, we want to make it clear that this fund is not solely dedicated to the legal expenses. The funds raised will also support a range of urgent and necessary needs that have emerged as a result of this situation, including but not limited to the safe relocation of the Anthony family due to escalating threats to their safety and well-being, as well as the basic living costs, transportation, counseling, and other security measures. We ask for your continued prayer, support, and solidarity. Your contribution not only helps protect and stabilize the family, but also serves as a powerful message of community care and resistance in the face of justice. Like I said, I'm not for sure what's going on. I'm hearing a lot of people kind of crash out on the on the Anthony family, and they saying that this woman right here, Kayla Hayes, I think it's somebody said that she was like some kind of kin to the family or somebody. I'm not for sure. The campaign funds will be received by Kayla Hayes. I'm not for sure, gang, but I know they have raised over $500,000, but they still need almost $1 million. They need over $800,000. And I'm hearing that they requesting a court-appointed attorney, but I'm confused. I thought we already seen Carmelo Anthony attorney online, the white guy, I forgot his name. We seen his attorney online already speaking up for the family. So what's going on with this situation, man? You did. What's going on with this, gang? You did. What's going on? Yeah. Dallas Hip Hop, big news broke earlier that they were saying Melo was never attacked, which makes his shit. Where did you see that at, bro? Don't start Dallas Hip Hop. I'm finna put your ass in timeout, bro, right now, bro. I'm finna put your ass in timeout if you're lying, bro. You did. There ain't no time for no bullshit, dog. Let me put his name here and see what pops up, man. Don't be over capping, my nigga. You did, yeah, for real. Don't do no. Your ass getting put in timeout, bro. No capping tonight, fam. We try to be serious, my nigga. Let me see. Damn, what the fuck is wrong with YouTube? They would not just spell this nigga name out for shit. God damn. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know, man. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know. Did y'all? Yeah. I don't know. Let me see. Dallas Hip Hop said, "Lie for you before I lie to you, nigga. You ain't never lied for me." Yeah, I know they have a video gang of the incident, but I mean, far as we heard that the news said the incident, you could barely see it. It was very blurry. It was far away. I didn't want to get into the case either. I didn't want to get into the case, but I was hearing that the video is no good. We heard the video was very blurry. It's very small. Now, I don't know if they have another video. Maybe if they looked over some shit. I don't know. But as of right now, we heard the video ain't shit. So I don't know if we can go off any video evidence right now, gang. We didn't hear nothing about it being no solid evidence that proves he was innocent or guilty in that video. So people are saying the video dropped. That video, from what we heard from the news, didn't prove shit at all. But I'm wondering about the GoFundMe, man. I'm wondering, I'm not asking what did they do with the money or no shit like that. I'm asking, was that not enough to get him an attorney, really? I mean, will Carmelo Anthony need a court-appointed attorney? Because, I don't know. Will people donate $800,000 more? It is like, somebody break this shit down to me, gang. What's going on with this shit, man? What is going on with this, man? What's going on with the funding of this situation? Because we all felt like when he got that $500,000, his family was good on finding a new place to live, getting them maybe a new vehicle if they needed one, and for sure maybe beginning to pay, some attorney fees and shit like that. At least getting the ball rolling and getting shit going. So I'm confused. If you give me $500,000, give me a motherfucking, I go get 2 cribs, a goddamn attorney, nigga, and a couple of cars. You know what I mean? I gonna give me a couple of whips, all hoodoos, all old schools. Yeah, all hoodoos. You know what I mean? All fixer-uppers. I'm going to give me a couple of 09s, 02s, 96s, 98s, 99s. You know what I mean? 2001 Honda. All that kind of shit. What kind of gifts I'm giving out. But, I'm only kind of cars I'm giving niggas. But, what's going on, man? Yeah, because a lot of people online are saying this family is scamming. They doing this and doing that. But I'm not ready to hit them with that allegation yet, man. I'm not going to say that about these people, man. I don't know what's going on. I'm not for sure why the goal was, was set at 1.3 million. Like I said, almost $1.4 million. You know what I mean? Is it going to take that much? Now, we do know where the charges where he was hit with first-degree murder. Do y'all think, due to the fact with him being hit with first-degree murder, that was enough for the attorney fees to go up and for the family to say, look, we're going to need more to fight this? Do y'all think, due to the fact with Carmelo Anthony being charged, officially charged with first-degree murder in the state of Texas, do y'all feel like that is the reason why the family is going to need more money and more funds? Because they finna have to fight this shit with all they got, and they finna have to get they have to get this attorney a lot more money or go get a badass attorney. because I'm hearing that they filed for a goddamn court-appointed attorney. So like I said, I'm not willing to put no dirt on them about this situation. I'm not here to talk no shit about them. Let me find somebody that will, though. You know what I mean? Because let me find somebody that will break. Let me see. Can anybody break this shit down? Let me see. A lot of these people I don't know about. Let me see. I don't know. Let me see. Who the hell? Who is this nigga? Who is this dude? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, some of these niggas are some real cornballs, man. Some of these niggas are real motherfuckers. Let me see what's going on here. Let me see. I want to see what the accusations are. Smash the like button, gang. Salute to everybody in the building, gang.
That were used about the public donation.
Smash the like. I want to see what people are referring to, what people think is going on.
Are completely false. We have not received a single dime from the Give, Send, Go fundraiser. And the co-founder has stated that clearly. In the reality, we were just notified yesterday that we could begin to withdraw funds. And it still takes several days to receive those funds once a request is made. I don't know why we are being targeted and discriminated against before a fair trial. Our son deserves the same rights under the law that everyone is afforded to.
Man, listen. So Carmelo Anthony's family has requested a court-appointed attorney instead of using some of the $600,000-$700,000 that they got in the GoFundMe from everyone that was feeling like, oh yeah, this young man was being so bullied, let me give them money. Only for him to now be charged with first-degree murder, which means the jury saw something in it too, because the indictment, like, they got to see some things. And so where's that money going to go? I'll tell you where it's going to go. His parents are going to live off of it while he goes to jail because sympathetic black people, yeah, it's the truth, gave them free money. Why can't we be sympathetic to the right shit as black people? Why do we get behind the wrong side of shit?
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So we got some really, really, really bad news for the Carmelo Anthony family, because it seems as if the grift is up. It seems as if they no longer have the ability to raise money in significant amounts in order to fight for Carmelo Anthony's right to a fair trial, right? Because this is what they claim that they're doing with the money. However, some court documentation has come out suggesting that they're doing things with the money that people suggested they were doing with the money from the beginning that have nothing to do with proving Carmelo's innocence, because it is likely that he is not innocent. It is likely that they know he's not innocent. And again, this is why apparently they're not using all of the money on legal representation, which is what the EBT people believed when they donated to the Carmelo.
Nobody, I want to say this. Nobody ever said that the money was strictly for legal fees. What the fuck is this nigga right here talking about? Like, I mean, nobody. If you could read the GoFundMe, it always said that it was for, transportation. It was for a new place to live due to the threats online. That it was for a couple of things. So what the fuck is this nigga talking about? I mean, we never thought that the money was solely for just legal fees. We never thought that. They never said that. We heard them from the start say that the money was going to be used for different reasons. Smash that like
Carmelo family. Now all of a sudden the Carmelo family is coming out and saying that they're broke, right? They don't have any money anymore. Okay. In fact, they're now basically trying to get a public defender, despite the fact that it looked like they had a private attorney. But now they're looking for a court-appointed attorney because they don't have any money. And a lot of people are asking questions about, okay, well, where did the money go, right? Like, how is it that you blew through over $500,000 and it's only been a few months? Like, how is that possible? Okay. So again, I want to read the original post.
I want to say that broke, and that's where the confusion comes in with the media and online. You feel me? Because nobody knows if they blew through the money or not. Nobody knows that. Nobody knows if they spent the money. You know what I mean? Nobody knows if they even received the bread yet or not. So I think, I think it says, according to a source, their current known attorney, Mike Howard, is more than likely charged a retainer fee of $10,000 to $30,000 and charges 400 to 500 per hour. And I mean, like I said, I don't know if they found if maybe Mike Howard told them I'm gonna need more money. We don't know, but we don't know if they even got the money yet. Huh? Yeah. I mean, so yeah. I think sometimes when people say shit, I think it's a lot of speculation. Like we don't know if they got the bread.
This story,
I don't know.
Coming from Sarah Fields, an independent journalist on X, and then we're going to get into some reactions from Black people, some of whom did support Carmelo Anthony, who are now upset. Right? They're stunned. They're shocked that the family is broke. Okay, and they're disappointed, despite the fact that it should have been obvious that this was one big grift from the beginning. Okay, and people like me tried to warn all of these ignorant Black.
And somebody in the chat just said, didn't they use that money for his bail? His bail would have been just been what, 25,000. It was what was it? 250. Yeah, it was let me see, his bail was 250,000. So that would have been what, like 25,000. Am I right, gang? It would have been about 200. It would have been about 25,000. Yeah, so that his bail wouldn't have took too much of the bread up if they bonded him out. That would have been about it would have been about 25,000. So yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah, if they bonded them out, that's most definitely some money. 25,000 is a lot of money, but I don't think that would have broke the bank. You feel me? And did they get the funds from the GoFundMe to even bond them out? How we know the family didn't scratch up the money or come up with the money another way? We don't even know if they used the GoFundMe money for the 25,000. That's the kind of information we don't have. You know what I mean?
People that, hey, this guy is likely not innocent. Okay, he does not have a very strong self-defense case. But I was called a sellout and racial slurs and all this other crazy stuff. But I was just trying to tell the truth. Right? I was just trying to help save people some money, right? But hey, let's go ahead and get into this original post here from Sarah Fields. Breaking: Carmelo Anthony submitted an indigent packet to the Collin County Court requesting court-appointed legal representation as an indigent, financially destitute defendant. However, just 24 hours ago, the Anthony family updated their Give, Send, Go campaign to reflect a need to raise an additional $1.4 million for a legal team. Yeah, so I just want to be clear that this is not entirely accurate. It's not an additional 1.4. It's about an additional $900,000 million for a total of 1.4 million. That's approximately what they're looking for, which is an outrageous amount. Again, considering how they've already raised over $500,000. Carmelo Anthony's mother, Kayla Haynes, who manages the Give, Send, Go, stated on April 17th, 2 months ago, that they had just gained access to the funds. At that time, they had already raised $350,000. The fundraiser has now reached $538,000. According to a source, their current attorney, Mike Howard, is more than likely charging a retainer fee of $10,000 to $30,000 and charges of $400 to $500 an hour. Where did the money go? Why do they need 1.4 million? Will they be granted indigent
degree murder? Is asking to GoFundMe for $1.4 million for legal fees. But something ain't right. They didn't raise over $538,000 for his legal fees. But they're asking for a court-appointed attorney. Asking for a court-appointed attorney. Listen, what y'all do with that money? What y'all do with that $500,000? That's $500,000. Something ain't going wrong. I don't know what his family doing, but y'all going through some money. I ain't no way you got $538,000 from GoFundMe for your legal fees, and you asked for $1.4 million. Something ain't right. Y'all did some of that money. I don't care what you say. You don't go through $500,000 that's supposed to be for his legal fees and asking for $1.4 million. The cat's out the bag. The family did some of that money. That money's supposed to go for that boy's legal defense. And now you spending it or doing something. I ain't no, you gonna ask for $1.4 million. This is outrageous. The family of Carmelo Anthony needs to be investigated because you got $500,000 for his legal fund and you getting
this George Foreman looking ass nigga right here. Though I don't know. Like I said, that's why I don't want to jump to no conclusions. You did, because I don't know if the family even received the money at all yet. Now that he's been charged with first-degree murder and we find out how much that goddamn attorney is charging, I mean, maybe they just sat down and added everything up and said, look, in order to fight his case and to be able to move and do this and that, we're going to need an additional maybe $800,000. Do people in my chat feel like, hey, that's too goddamn much, man? Who the fuck is this little nigga supposed to be? Like, come on now, 1.4 million motherfucking dollars. Like, come on, what the fuck is it? Or do y'all feel like, man, maybe that's what they gonna need? Do y'all feel like it's bullshit or it's real? Because these bloggers are all saying that, oh, they ran through the money. they spent the money, but there's no paper trail showing where they actually spent the money at. People are speaking on a $900,000 house and a brand new Escalade or something, but there's no real proof, I don't think, to none of this shit because nobody knows where the fuck they live at now. You know what I mean? So how the fuck would y'all know how much they house costs? And I don't think nobody even knows where they live. So it's like a lot of this shit, I think is just speculation. I think it's just kind of speculation. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying as of right now, it looks like speculation on behalf of a lot of other bloggers right now because I've looked around for it. I've tried to see, you know what I mean, did they get the GoFundMe money? Have it? I can't find shit showing a paper trail. And nobody's showing they bought homes and cars and they've been out shopping with the money. I ain't seen nothing yet. So I'm trying to figure out, did they even get the GoFundMe money yet? Did they sit down? Did they come up with the $25,000 to get Carmelo out another way? And are they waiting on the GoFundMe money? And they realize now we're going to have to add some extra funds to this in order to get done what we need to get done. Or do y'all believe they already got the money? They ran through it. They did. Because how do you run through $500,000 doing what? You feel me? Like doing what? But then again, you ask yourself, but why do you need 1.4 million? Like that is kind of a throwing an extra 800,000 or makes you scratch your head. It's okay, damn. Like what is this? You know what I mean? Like how much is this goddamn legal team gonna cost? You know what I mean? Maybe the attorney gave them the name of some more attorneys and said, let's put a whole team together. You know what I mean? You see how Diddy got that team? We gonna need a team. You know what I mean? We're gonna bring a few more people, a few more specialists, a few more people in here to really get this job done. But if we can get if we can raise some more money, if you can come up with an extra 6, 7, 800,000, we can get this done. I don't know yet, gang. I don't know. But I see a lot of people online speaking on this. A lot of people are talking about this. And I'm like I said, I'm not throwing nothing out there yet. I don't know. I'm not saying the Carmelo Anthony family is wrong. I'm not saying they right. Yeah, I'm not saying they scamming. I'm not saying they not scamming. I don't know right now, but there is no hard receipts to really go out. And then we did see where supposedly the news came out and said that some kind of document came out stating that his family filed for a court-appointed attorney. And like I said, if they did that, I'm not for sure why, because they have an attorney already. We've been seeing the attorney all over line, like speaking about it. He was on the news and shit like that. So yeah, I'm not for sure what's going on, man. I'm not for, you know what I mean? I'm not for sure if none of this shit is real, gang. I don't know, gang. But I'm not finna shit on the Melo family. I'm not finna give them no praises. As of right now, I don't know what's going on. And I'm gonna leave it like that, gang. You know what I mean? Until we find out the truth behind all this shit, until some real documents come out. If we do find out that the family is requesting a court-appointed attorney, that's gonna be weird as fuck. It's gonna be like, what the fuck for? Why would y'all do that? Y'all already have an attorney, and we thought you already had an attorney. We know y'all got some bread too. We know that these attorneys know they can be paid already. They you know what I mean? Y'all got money put up, whether it's in the GoFundMe, your bank account, there is funds available. But will it take that much money to beat this case, man? Because he was charged with first-degree murder. This is Texas. Black man stabs a white boy. I warned y'all about this shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Where y'all at now? I warned y'all about this shit. Y'all nigga was, let's go. Fuck out of here. I'm from here, nigga. You dig? I'm from here, nigga. You dig? Nigga, they fucked all I did was broke in somebody's crib and they put me on ice for damn near life, nigga. Yeah, this is Texas, man. Fuck it. This is the South, my nigga. I ain't saying they won't give niggas football numbers in other states and cities and shit, but man, in Texas, yes, we have the most prisons. We have the biggest prisons. They will hide your ass. Do y'all know right now that Lou Sterrett, the Dallas County Jail, is their capacity? They say it's over I think it's like 73,000 inmates, and they got to start getting niggas the fuck up out of there. They say it's at capacity. They got niggas sleeping on air mattresses and shit on the floor at this point. Niggas all on the stairs and shit. Niggas laid out, stretched out in the hallways and shit. Niggas done took motherfucking mattresses to holdover cells and shit. They say they are at capacity. So yeah, they don't hesitate to lock a nigga ass up. They will hesitate to send your ass to prison. I don't mean like they won't send you there, but they'll leave you in the county for a long time. So good thing that little nigga bonded out. But yeah, man, it's bad down here, gang. They locking niggas up out here, man. They are locking niggas up, man. They locking niggas up, man. But like I said, we gotta dig more into this story, man. We got to. Before I can really make my final analysis on what's going on with the Melo family, we got to see more, man. We got to see more, man. Tell him, Colin Kelly not gonna cut that Negro no slack. Ferguson unit is his new home, man. Damn, why you say that, Kenny Horn? And then why you say that shit, bro? The Carmelo situation is shady. It's hard to believe anything because these white folks are pissed at King Mike's World. Shout out to King Mike's World, man. Salute to my boy King Mike, man. Salute, man. Let me see. Where was I going with this shit? Kenny. Shout out to Kenny J, man. Tell him, Sco. Colin Kelly not finna cut that Negro no slack. That Ferguson unit is his new home, man. When Kenny J say the Ferguson unit, y'all, he's speaking on TDC, man. He's speaking about a Texas prison. It's a unit called the Ferguson unit, man. They say down there, them young gladiators are down there, man. They say, yeah, you got a box on the walk-in, man. They saying you gotta put your shit down and scratch on the walk-in. I'm sure it's like that in a lot of prisons. You know, I'm sure every prison got a unit. But they say down there, them young niggas got to walk in and scratch on the walk-in. Niggas gonna scratch you down when you hit the door. So yeah, man. I mean, if he do get convicted, it will be on a murder case. So it's a good chance that he a young nigga too, man. 18 years old, murder case. They gonna put him somewhere, man. They most definitely gonna put that young nigga. And ain't it crazy? Because if he is convicted, right? You know what I mean? Toy says, let's go that nigga again. Toy, don't ever say this nigga got nothing like me. This nigga don't look shit like me, man. I ain't got that nigga head ain't shaped nothing like mine. You got me fucked up. Look at this nigga, man. Look at this nigga. That's Unc. You calling me Unc now? This motherfucker is Unc. That nigga look like his homemade potato game is me. Typing to get up in the morning, make breakfast for the whole goddamn family on Sunday, man. That nigga Unc gang, that's the Unc. Smash that motherfucking like button, gang. Smash that like button. Like I was saying, what was I saying? I was saying, yeah, him going down there being so young, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy to see a young cat like that who is not from the streets, who ain't no street nigga at all, man. But it's a chance that they could give that nigga some time. And even though he ain't spent one day in the real streets, 25 years from now, he might come home on some real deal street shit. Ain't that crazy how life work? If he's convicted, man, he ain't never been in the streets, captain of the football team, straight A student. But now he gonna come home, face tatted up, nigga, probably cripping and shit. Probably go down there with them South Dallas, them Bunton niggas, and get down there, get the mixing up them goddamn Dixie Circle niggas. You know what I mean? You get down there and get with the wrong niggas, man. He already gonna have some fame about his name. He gonna be a little famous down there. But yeah, it's funny how you could not be from the streets and fuck around and come home 25 years from there and know everything about him. I'm not saying he's gonna be found guilty, but man, is Carmelo Anthony facing some? You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? Is he facing some shit? Yeah, man. Yes, yeah, he better get him a shank ready, man. You know what I mean? He better. I hope he's doing push-ups. He already an athlete, because if he's convicted, I'm not saying he will be. I'm not saying he is. I know everybody got their prayers for him, and some people feel like, nah, send this black ass in jail. I know everybody feels different in this chat. But if they lock his motherfucker, if he's found guilty, yeah, they think that little nigga about 25, 30 motherfucking years, guy. It is. That's Texas. If he's found guilty on first-degree murder charges, you did, with them white folks in court crying in the front row. Your ass finna, yeah, nigga. Yeah, it's Texas. They finna hand your ass a 25 or 30 piece, nigga. And that goes for all of us, nigga. That ain't just for Carmelo Anthony. It goes for any of us niggas, you know what I mean? Convicted of first degree murder in Texas. Nigga, please, 25 or better. I got a homeboy, man. That nigga case was fucked up. You know what I mean? It was really some drug type shit situation. You know what I mean? Some niggas pulled a pistol on him. He did his thing first. They still gave his ass 25 years. You know what I mean? Even with proof that this was something like a shootout, my nigga still got 25 years. Free my nigga D Money, man. Free my nigga D Money. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Free my nigga D Money, man. You did? Yeah. I ain't gonna say his government name. You know what I mean? Free my nigga D Money, though, man. Yeah, Texas is crazy, man. Texas is crazy, man. But that's why they need that 1.4 million legal team goes to Cali Dre. Yeah. You know what I mean? On top of that, Cali Dre, if that attorney is talking to him, you never know what kind of advice the attorney gave them. Like, say, fam, I know, you know what I mean? I know somebody else we need to add to the team, or we're going to need to do this, or we're going to get these people in here. We're going to need to do this to do that, or you never know. That the price might have went up for what he needs, for what he need, the tools he need, or the people he need around him to fight this case the proper way. So, yeah, we don't know, gang, and we don't know if they got the money yet or not either. So, like I said, when it comes to the Carmelo Anthony family, we did see the gold go up to almost $1.4 million motherfucking dollars, and we looking around like, what? We're hearing about a quarter-point attorney, which I'm throwing that part out the window, gang. Because I mean, from what we know, they have an attorney already. From what we know, and if the Melo family come out and speak, we ain't heard from oh boy, what's his name? What's the nigga name? Deion Alexander. What's that nigga name, man? What's that dude name, man? The Alexander. We ain't heard from the family attorney, the family spokesman no more. I don't think we heard too much from him. That's the nigga we need to talk to. I mean, maybe he can, if they still fucking with him, maybe he can break some of that down, man. Yeah, maybe he can break some of that down. But it is all, you know what I mean, a crazy situation, man. It's all crazy. Salute to everybody in the goddamn building too, gang. Salute to everybody in this motherfucker. Let me see. He'll be in longer than Diddy, said Taylor, man. Yeah, we spoke on Diddy tonight, man. But yeah, we most definitely gonna stay on top of the Carmelo Anthony situation. I'm right here in goddamn Dallas, Texas. You know what I mean, right here in Frisco, Texas. We here where it happened, gang. We already here. You dig? So yeah, we most definitely gonna stay on top of that, man. You dig? We gonna stay on top of that. When that trial pops out, we might even pop out to that. We got most definitely find out, and we want to talk to some people and find out exactly what's going on with the Carmelo Anthony case. I wonder, will they allow the cameras in the courtroom? Maybe not. I'm not for sure. Young kids, you know what I mean, 17 years old when he died, when it happened, you know what I mean? So I don't know if they're going to let cameras in the courtroom or not, man. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. If they do, that'd be crazy. If they let cameras in that courtroom for the Carmelo Anthony case, so we going to be glued to that motherfucker. Like, man, we going to be glued to that shit, fam. You know what I mean? Like I said, if they don't air it, we might have to pop out, gang. Yeah, we're going to pop out to the Carmelo Anthony case. We got to pop out and find out what's going on. I don't want to hear no secondhand shit, nigga. I'm right here already, fam. Yeah, where it happened that it's, nigga, 15 minutes away type shit, 10, 15 minutes away. So, yeah, man, we here, man, in the city, gang. Salute to everybody in the motherfucking building, man. Y'all hope it's televised, man. So, I mean, I hope we can see what's going on and hear everything that's going on. I want to hear this shit. I want to see how this shit unfolds, man. Either way, man, tomorrow, y'all, the verdict should be in for the Diddy trial. Man, Diddy. Man, we got some people saying hung jury. I say jewelry. It is hung jury. We got some people saying it's gonna be a hung jury, man. They're gonna have to retry this nigga, man. You know what I mean, they ain't getting nowhere tomorrow. I mean, right now they stuck. They don't know what to do. That goddamn what charge was that, man? That was the racketeering charge, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, count 1. Racketeering and conspiracy. No verdict yet. That's what they waiting on, y'all. No verdict. But remember, in count 2, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. With Cassie, a verdict is in. And that's fast too, gang. That's real fast. A verdict is in. Count 3, transportation to engage in prostitution, which involving Cassie. That verdict is in. Count 4, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion again. That's Jane Doe. That verdict is in. That's the one I'm kind of looking at like, transportation to engage in prostitution with Jane Doe. That's count 5. But right now, the biggest one is count 1, racketeering and conspiracy. That's gonna be the biggest one. So I don't know, gang. I don't know. Tomorrow is the day, though, man. Tomorrow is the day, man. So if it happened in the daytime, we're gonna sit back. We're gonna look at everything that go on, and that night we're gonna pull up. You know, we let everybody talk that shit in the daytime. That's how I do it. I like for the whole day to go by before I go live with y'all, so we can see everybody's reactions. We can see what the news is saying. We can really break down what's going on. Sometimes trying to go live right when it happens, you don't got everything you need. So with the nighttime show, with the late night shit, we're gonna pull up and put that gas in the air and break all this shit down. That's how we do it, gang. We want to wait for all that shit to drop. We want to see everything. We want to hear from everybody. We want to check in with shit because we don't break the news. We just break the news down. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. It's been a dope ass night, but I'm your boy Just Saying on the Skull, and I think I'm finna get about this whole salute to everybody that donated to the platform tonight, man. Salute to everybody that just popped out tonight, period, gang. Salute to everybody. Shout out to Hey Double A for that cash app too, man. Shout out to goddamn, let me see. Oh, shout out to Cherry Limeade, man. You did, yeah. Shout out to Skulls Cherry Limeade for that goddamn cash app. Shout out to goddamn my guy, my guy Hubert for that motherfucking cash app, man. You did. I almost shouted my son out, but that was outgoing. Yeah, I almost shouted I always almost shout my kids out. That's money I'm sending out. But now, Susan got the damn Cherry Limeade. I ain't even see. Damn, girls, how you feeling? Man, always showing nigga that love, man. Salute, gang. Same thing with my guy, Hey Double A, man. Always showing love, man. Shout out to Hubert. Shout out to everybody, man. I don't give a damn whether you got a super chat, super sticker membership, whatever, gang. Donate to the platform. Salute to everybody. Till next time, y'all, I'm out this bitch, man. I'm gonna keep smoking this gas. Well, this some trash. I'm on my 4th blunt tonight. I rolled 4 blunts up tonight, and look at my eyes. I'm still normal than a motherfucker, gang. Ain't shit popping over here. Straight garbage, man. I'm smoking straight dookie tonight, man. Worse than that shit Big Joe be over there smoking, man. Yeah, worse than that shit Big Joe be smoking, man. Let me see. Shout out to T Dodge, man. Salute to T Dodge for that goddamn super sticker, man. Salute to T Dodge for that super sticker. Shout out to everybody that watches the show, participate with the show in the chat, talking your shit, popping your shit. I need to drink me some lemonade. And I think I'm losing some hot lemon. I think I'm losing my voice a little bit, but you know me, tomorrow I'll be perfectly fine, gang. You know what I mean? Drink me a Coke 45 or one of them goddamn OEs, one of them O Englishes, one of them OEs that Crip Mac put me on. I'll be good. You know what I mean? But either way, gang, till next time, man. We still in the watch out. We still trying to see what's going on with Derrick Groves. That boy still doing the race. It's been about 50 days now. That nigga got to be somewhere comfortable, gang. You know what I mean? So we still watching and seeing what's going on with the New Orleans escapees. One nigga left. Man, this is a lot of news going on. The D-Trial, that shit, man. Carmelo Anthony. We gonna stay on everything, gang. So salute to everybody building. Y'all, I'm gone, man. Till next time out this bitch. Salute to the whole gang, man. Salute to the whole gang. I'll see y'all later, man.
Yeah, it's your boy Justin on the scope. We don't break the news. We just break the news down.
It's most definitely scope gang or no gang or don't bang. Hey, we're gonna stay real over here, man. Big scope gang. Salute to everybody that watched this video. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I do live streams all the time.
It's scope gang or no gang or don't bang. Salute to everybody good. Hold on.
Hey, I keep it G at all times. At all times, keep it G at all times. I ain't lying, keep it G, that's all I know. Hustling, flipping dope. Salute to a real G when you see us step in the
I keep it G at all times. She with me at all times. All this money in this bitch, oh, can't you see it's all mine? I ain't got no 9 to 5 when you with me, it's all crime. In Frisco, bringing the bitches, what you see is all dime. In San Diego with 90 bricks, fly season all on my feet. Rest in peace, my nigga Guap, he used to put us on plenty licks. Rest in peace, my nigga Dre, he used to tell us go spin this shit. Go to LA, get some P's, make a box and it's in this shit. I've been flipping with Stony C, us niggas is getting rich. I'm feeling like Jake Prince, pull up in this step on shit. Clover G's is the mob, them the ones that I'm stepping with. Lil Flip put me on, so he the one who I'm repping with.
I keep it G at all times.